comments. We got Russum. We got Russum. We got Russum. We got Jamie. We got Russum. We got Caesar. Okay, man, there's Jamie saying, hey, it's low. You get Logion. All right, cool. Now I can actually start because I know where the fucking chat is. In relation to us talking. Episode 286!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy!
Oh, boy!
It's Christmas! I'm Matt.
It is snowing.
It is snowing. Mitch.
Yeah. It is snowing.
And Kate again. God, I wish I was dead. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Now, Kate has 2 accounts, and she's muted one of her accounts. Now she's unmuted.
Hold on, I forgot we're live, so I have to go to the YouTube so I can see the comments.
You can just see it in the Twitch.
Where am I going?
It would appear. Did you pause, Kate?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I paused when I was trying to figure out what the fuck happened because for some reason,
You're gay. You're gay. I don't care.
No. Not only did I get kicked out of the call, I got signed out of my Google account entirely. Good. I have no idea how the fuck that happened.
Probably because Google knows how much of a faggot you are. Right?
What is your issue today?
I don't know. Fuck you.
Matt's having
Christ almighty. He's going through puberty. He's becoming moody.
Matt's having yaoi menstruation.
So did I just call you Logion? How do I pronounce your name?
Just call me Logan.
Logan, alright.
Call you Logger.
I'm a logger shit.
Yeah.
I'm a leader of the shrews.
Am I detecting a southern twang in that voice?
Maybe a little bit.
Well, now you're just faking it. What are you,
Man,
from
I've been
Louisiana?
up and down. It's retarded.
You from Kentucky?
Suck dick for Kellogg's. That's
Matt.
the last comment I see.
Love you.
Well,
Yes,
there's another one
yes,
now.
Mitchell.
Did you watch Radical Soda's video?
Oh, that 3.5 hour long Let's Play of whatever that
Doki Literature Club?
No, not yet. I watched like 10 minutes of it. It seemed really funny, but I haven't been able to get around to watching 3.5 hours of that fucking guy.
It's pretty
Who
funny.
watches 3.5 hours of something, right, guys?
Yeah, who goes to the movie theater?
Really, the optimal length for a podcast is half an hour or less.
Well, yeah, I
It
wish.
kind of
Our
is.
last fucking episode is 3.5 hours long, and I don't want to edit it. So I
That's
might
not
not.
my problem.
Well, let's keep playing.
Man, my TS job is 8 hours. Give me all the time I can get.
Yeah.
It kind of is your problem because you're the one who's like, no, I need to keep doing the driving the cars, so that's why the podcast.
It's not
is
that I want to keep driving the car. It's that fucking Matt kept agreeing, and I said, "Okay, we'll shut it down if you want to go." And he was like, "Oh."
Okay, so then it is Matt's problem. Matt, stop being such a baby bitch and agreeing with everything.
No, what does Russell mean? Hey, wait a minute. Logan, aren't you that dude with the massively unneeded vocabulary? No, that's me again. Oh, that's Jamie. Okay. Have you read my
I can be rather loquacious at times.
Ooh. I like that.
Fancy.
Matt needs to stop letting people walk all over him is the second show note of the episode.
No.
Yes. It's already been written down. I can't change it.
God, you're moody today. Holy
It's been
shit.
chiseled. What? What?
I've written it down in ballpoint pen on my computer monitor. I can't remove it.
You can't get rid of that.
No.
Ballpoint pen is permanent.
Russ is correct. The optimal length of any RA episode should be 0 minutes.
So,
Log.
who watched the game?
Jamie, if you were me, you would kill yourself.
I didn't watch it. I waited till it was completed, and then I skipped through most of it.
Right, I skipped through all of the ads, but
yeah, it does appear that they're finally not as much horseshit as when they started.
it was a much classier show this year than it was last year. But
Except for
last
that guy
year wasn't-
screaming "fuck you." That idiot.
guy is my fucking hero. Holy
He's an idiot.
shit. I don't care about that game, but man, that was fuck. I mean, like, they already made the joke about, I can't wait for the Kroby Cat video, but like, I seriously can't wait to just see the like zoomed in picture of Jeff's face where he's just like, gotta get this guy off stage, gotta move on to the fucking next thing.
There was that, and then there was another.
Gotta go fast.
Another thing I noticed was I forget who won. Oh, it was that The guy with the
Hellboy.
fucking the guy with the fucking like Skrillex haircut and the blonde.
Hellboy.
Yeah, Hellblade. I think he said Hellboy.
No.
So
God,
like they
no.
get up and they just walk past this black dude who just looked completely uninterested in anything, maybe even his own life. I'm hoping that they zoom in on him too.
That's what I tweeted after that. It's just like I tweeted in quotes, "Why don't people take video games seriously as a medium?" Meanwhile, you look at the winners for that and like best narrative, which was the Edith Finch people, and they all look like they're going to a fucking steampunk convention.
They look like assholes, but at least everybody else, like, I don't know.
What's an Edith Finch?
I don't know. Actually, I never heard of that game.
What Remains of Edith
The most
Finch,
pretentious burden ever.
It's a type of walking simulator made by I think a bunch of people who left the studio that made it's Giant Sparrow. I think they're the people who made the Unfinished Swan, which I actually liked. So
That game was
Okay,
good.
what is it with them and birds?
I don't know.
The Unfinished Swan was really good, actually.
To be fair, from what I've seen of Edith Finch, it actually looks pretty interesting. It looks like the least bullshit walking simulator, but I haven't played it, so I don't know.
But like I don't know who's nominating this stuff, but at least like Real Games made it this time.
I was legitimately shocked that Persona 5 was a Game of the Year contender. That was
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. That game's really popular.
So
No, I mean, it
Persona
is.
5 has it's gotten to the Final Fantasy point where normies are well aware of it.
I guess, but it's also like it's not really doing anything too crazy within its own like genre. Like it's
No,
just a
I know,
standard.
That
but-
makes sense that it was a part of the VGAs.
Yeah, but I mean the
Ah.
last time that mainstream normies played an RPG, it was like Final Fantasy X. So
Yeah, good point. That's why people like it so much, even though it's bad.
But it's nice that Zelda won, and Golf Story was actually nominated. That was cool.
I was really happy that Golf Story was nominated for that. Yeah,
I sent them a tweet.
like it was good to see that up on the screen at all.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they got more sales out of it. I mean, hell, the Cuphead guy even said buy those games.
Yeah, those guys are fucking the best. I swear. Like
Well, I like
every
how
time
one
I
of them
see
looks
them,
like a right wing Nazi.
what Chad?
Yeah, I just think it's
And
funny.
his name is literally Chad.
Yeah,
That was the comparisons they were making when that shit was coming out. It's like his name is literally Chad, like, and he looks like a Chad.
yeah.
he's a beautiful man.
He is, and he's married to that hot lady who's his wife, who is also the lady.
He's
who did,
married
like,
to his
all
wife.
Yeah, I know, right? No, she was the inker for the cells for the game.
Yeah, I know. I watched. What did I watch? Oh, there's that. I think it's just called Video Game Story Time on YouTube. She just narrates. She tells background stories of how games were made, and she did one on Cuphead.
Oh, nice.
That his wife bought like 160 pages of animation paper, and they thought that would be enough to make a fucking game. Yeah.
Well, they only wanted to
didn't
have
know.
like 8 bosses.
Yeah,
originally.
they just didn't know what they were doing. Obviously,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
now
glad that
they do.
game. Sorry,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm glad that game kind of ballooned out into what it ended up being.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Game Awards wasn't that bad. I appreciated that they had like a live orchestra playing like songs from like Zelda and Persona 5 and shit.
But-
Although I gotta say that was really sad at the end before they announced Game of the Year when that lady was very clearly lip syncing the song from Super Mario Odyssey.
I don't know. I skipped those parts.
Well, it sounded exactly like it did in the game, so I'm like,
Those
that
parts I
sucks.
figured I would just watch Kroby Cat tell me.
Oh yeah. Well, none of it was really cringy. It was actually kind of
No.
like well done.
I think he might have his work cut out for him, or it'll prove that Kroby Cat just looks for stuff that isn't there.
Well,
And he's just a good editor.
There were like a few things. I mean, like if he doesn't make fun of the people from Ninja Theory and Giant Finch for coming up and looking like they're going to a fucking Renaissance fair, I don't know what the fuck.
I
But-
like that style of clothing, though.
No, but like literally the one guy, he had like a big bushy beard with a curly mustache and had a top hat that's like twice as big as his head. It was so
Okay,
stupid.
that's too much.
And the lady with him was wearing one of those dresses with like the long flowy back part and the really short front part, and she looked like she was on crack the whole time.
Or she was probably on crack the whole time.
She probably was. They make games for cucks, but you know. Yeah, like the more I see of Hellblade, the more I'm like, I don't think I actually ever want to interact with this game at all.
Hellblade?
Yeah, it's the new Ninja Theory game that came out earlier this year. Matt was saying he was kind of interested in it, but I don't know.
I don't know. I liked
I put in a few
Enslaved
hours.
and stuff, so I mean, why not?
What'd you say, Logan?
I put in a few hours. I mean, it's pretty interesting so far from what I've played, but it's definitely not a game that you're going to be playing for the gameplay or anything.
Right. Well, I mean, I see that game and I look at Horizon Zero Dawn and I almost can't tell the fucking difference. I know there are differences, but like, it's just, okay, look, we made this slightly bald woman the hero. Congrats. Like, that was the thing that kind of fucking threw me for a loop, is just like best performance this year. Like 4 women, 2 of which were probably Ashley Birch. And then one, it was BJ from Wolfenstein, which we'll get into later.
Hey Ash, who you cucking?
Yeah. No, wait, no, I know what Groby Cat can make fun of. Did anyone catch when they brought up iJustine to do best student game? She said best student film. Like looked dead in the camera and said, "Here's the new category, best student film." And I had to rewind it. I'm like, no, she didn't just make that mistake.
She's an
There's
idiot.
no way.
I don't think that was even a mistake. Maybe it was a shot at how walking simulators aren't games.
No, it looked like the student games were actually not walking simulators, but they were also all like old school like side scrollers, but with 3D graphics. But I don't know.
Yeah, of course they are.
Hey, look, I welcome the new talent that is coming into the games industry, especially since the fact that like Cuphead was so popular proves that the games industry isn't entirely just made of like theater school students who like dropped out and walked into a fucking writing degree. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think they like a single plum served in perfume.
I don't know. It just, well, at least Zelda won, and Zelda's a good game. Then Link's got a motorcycle now.
I think that's rad.
Does he? That is rad.
Yeah, which is cool.
I remember like way back when, like I think around like when Twilight Princess was coming out, there was all this like bullshit about what the next Zelda game was going to be. And one of the big rumors was something called Valley of the Flood, which was going to be like this like post-apocalyptic like Hyrule is gone kind of game, and Epona would have been a motorcycle instead of a horse. Well, and it was like this whole steampunk thing, and it looked rad as hell.
Yeah, because I remember talking about that like 10 episodes ago or whatever. But yeah, like the whole idea was that you're playing as a guy who thinks he's the reincarnation of Link, but he's not, so he can talk. And like eventually Hyrule would start getting flooded leading into Wind Waker, and that seemed like a really cool idea for a game. But then we got Skyward Sword, so fuck it, who cares?
Fucking Skyward Sword.
It's not that bad.
No, but the motorcycle thing actually does have history to it, in that that was originally going to be an idea for when they were making Breath of the Wild. They like showed concept art of like, yeah, at some point we had Link on a motorcycle with an electric guitar. That was going to be possibly one of the things.
Okay, that is the raddest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. I like how it eventually turned out. Like the Guardian motorcycle he's riding looks super dope, and I'm definitely going to get that game on Switch eventually.
If I just may draw attention to the chat right now, they're all saying that they're Joe Dini, and then Russell says he's Joe Creamy. So,
who's Joe Dini again? Isn't he like a guy who does the thing?
Yeah, he's that guy that does the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get to see.
No, you're right. No, he's technically a guy who does a thing. You're not. Okay. You're not wrong. You're technically correct.
Oh shit! I thought he was the dude that does the stuff. Fuck.
No, that's the other guy who does that other thing.
So, okay. We gotta bring it up. Death Stranding trailer. What did you think?
Well, I thought it was cool and weird, and it made me like want to know more. But I don't know what the fuck it is. Nobody does.
Guess what?
My pants expanded a little bit.
Guess what? Yeah. No one else knows what it's about either.
That's what I said.
I don't think Kojima knows. Apparently, according to a news story I read, even Guillermo doesn't really know what it's about.
No one knows. No one knows. He just got a lot of money to make his friend pregnant in a movie.
I was really glad that they put shit. No, I'm really glad they put that shit in the trailer where the baby like pulls his thumb out and then it zooms back out, and then right at the end of the trailer you hear Norman Reedus going, "Oh yeah!" I'm like, there's the fucking Kojima weirdness that I'm looking for.
The whole trailer was fucking weird.
Well, no, but I mean,
and people still deny that this isn't Silent Hills. They're out of their minds.
I'm talking about the Kojima quirkiness where like in other trailers he would have like these like oddly quirky comedic moments like among these like really fucking weirdly serious things.
Yeah.
So I'm glad
I remember the Metal Gear Solid 4 trailer. Like the first one didn't even have any gameplay footage. It was just Raiden and Snake like racing towards the main character chair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like how you're playing Metal Gear Solid 4 and the beginning is super serious with Old Snake, and then like you see this tiny little Metal Gear like flapping its video camera
Mark
thing.
II.
Yeah, I love that.
You know, Mark II was. I mean, I'm sure most people know that Mark II was originally from Snatcher. But it was actually planned as an item that you would use in Metal Gear Solid 1, but the PS1 couldn't handle it, so it kept getting pushed back and pushed back for being implemented. So it was planned for quite a long time before 4.
Well, and going back to Death Stranding, those little, whatever those guys, like the monsters are, the ooze, the oil or whatever it's supposed to be, I think one of them looked like Kojima. It was like a Japanese-looking guy with glasses. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if that was him.
Did you like it?
Oh,
my girlfriend gave me pizza, and that caused enough static discharge to disconnect my mic. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, I said, didn't one of the oil monsters or whatever they're supposed to be called, didn't it look like Kojima? It had glasses.
I watched it for the second time today because I was showing Corey, and I caught a few things I didn't notice before, like how the giant one had like an umbilical cord, and
it had like
a
head.
Well, I also noticed that Norman Reedus's fucking like shoulder spinny thing didn't start up until he had the baby. So maybe that has something to do with how those things work, but I don't know.
And when he's naked, he has handprints on him.
Well, just like in the original trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how Norman Reedus was wearing that actual necklace, though. That was a cool touch.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Or it's like when they're like not underwater, things are moving like they're in water. It's very strange.
Yeah, I really just want to know what the fuck that game is.
I mean, at this point, even if it's not a game, I just want. It's really interesting. Like I've never seen something this Japanese before. You know, it's got that really strange horror that the Japanese do really well.
Well, it's nice to see Kojima able to make something really fucking weird when he's not being tied down by either Konami or the constraints of an already existing franchise.
Look, no, I don't think so. I mean, if MGS4 is any indication, nobody at Konami was trying to edit him.
I think the only time I think he was being edited maybe was 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I agree, but the relationship was already on the rocks. Like he had more or less carte blanche for a long time.
Well, I think 4 it was back in the day where like they needed a big hit, and this was like their big first PS3 game, so they really needed him to like blow everyone out of the fucking water. So I guess they were like, yeah, fuck it, do what you want.
I honestly think something recently happened within Konami. Because they weren't always this shitty.
No, they weren't. What? I mean, between this, Silent Hill, like Castlevania, like there was a lot of.
And when I say recently, I mean within like the last 5 years, or maybe more. Yeah.
Maybe it was new management. Although you always can go back to that 2010 E3 press conference they put out and just start to see this fucking train wreck. Like, have you ever seen that?
Well, I'm sure I have, but why would I remember?
Which one specifically is it?
Yeah,
it's the one. That's the one where they have the two luchador guys slapping each other on the chest, and then Naoki Maeda from the sound team comes out to demonstrate like the new DDR game, and he's like speaking the most broken English you've ever heard.
Is he the one that says 1 million troops?
No, that's Takfuji.
That
extreme.
No, that might actually. No, that is that one. That is that one.
Is it?
Love you guys. Yeah, that because no one's clapping.
No one's clapping.
He's like 1 million troops, and then he like pauses, and then he like puts his hands up and like does the come on thing, and everyone starts clapping, and he just like gives 2 thumbs up, and he's like, "Love you guys."
Yeah, I do remember that now. Yeah.
Goddamn Takfuji! Why did
miss him?
Why did a Japanese woman have a baby?
He's fucking dead now.
Why did a Japanese woman have a baby and then name him after the protagonist of Tak and the Power of Juju?
Is he dead?
No, he's not actually dead.
Oh, all right.
I mean, like. In a metaphorical sense, yes, he's dead. Because when's the last time you heard his name that wasn't like revolving around that press conference?
What about Bayonetta 3?
I'm really excited for Bayonetta 3. I
like how it looks like she gets killed. I guess she's dead.
Did your bro? I was gonna say, yeah, your boy Digi Valentine. He posted something on Twitter earlier that says in that trailer, her guns don't say Scarborough Fair; they say some other word fair, which is like an alternate version of that like song. So maybe it's an alternate like version of her, like it's not her.
That sounds appropriately Twin Peaks.
Well, it would definitely lend into Platinum's and that Hideki Kamiya's whole thing of having like cool ass rival battles.
No, so. she'll ask Jean what year it is and just start screaming.
Well, because the rival battles against the Lumen Sage guy in 2 were really fucking cool, but I don't think they could do that anymore because of story reasons.
There aren't any Lumen Sages anymore.
And John is a good guy now, so I don't know how they would do that unless
I don't
they
know.
just...
That's like Bayonetta 3 was the only announcement from the Game Awards I actually heard about before this episode. So
Pretty much same with me. I heard a couple things, but I've been so busy I haven't been able to get caught up on it.
They showed a trailer for a it's called Witchfire, and it starts off like walking simulator, and it says from the makers of What Remains of or The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and then it starts showing shooting, and they're like, but also Painkiller and what's the other fucking game they made? Kate, you played Ethan Carter, right?
yep, I did.
Okay, what's that studio's fucking name? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Well, whatever. The people who made Painkiller are making a new shooter, and it's called Witchfire, and it looks fucking dope.
What was that other one too? It had the prerequisite black girl with big fro hair.
In the Valley of the Kings or Gods, whatever.
In the Valley of the Kings.
No, because they were
they are inside a pyramid, so you're not wrong.
They're literally exploring the Egypt's pyramids. Yeah,
We was Valley.
I think it's actually the Valley of God, but yeah, it's basically We Was Kangs the game, and it's made by the people who made Firewatch, which I've heard that's kind of an SJWE game. So
what is it nowadays? Anyway,
we'll see in a bit. Don't worry.
Yeah. So also, I will pick up Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Switch because I never did pick it up. I never picked it up for Wii. I actually never bought it ever. I only bought the first one on PS3. So
and that version plays like shit. So yeah.
No, they fixed it.
The announcement, the 1 and 2 coming to Switch announcement was basically the last nail in the coffin for my Wii U.
Yeah, were you the one saying, I guess I'm selling my Wii U now?
Yeah, and I did.
I'll never sell it. Never.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't sell your Wii U because there's actually a lot of good games on there.
Yeah, don't do that. You'll always regret it years down the road.
Yeah, I still have Fatal Frame. I gotta play that.
Because years down the road, you're gonna want to be like, damn it, I never played Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Will I like that game? Probably not.
Through that.
Not to mention, I've at least personally, I've got way too many, with the newer consoles, I've got way too many virtual console and PSN, Xbox, Live Arcade, whatever purchases tied to those fucking things that I would ever get, that I can probably never download again. So I have to keep them.
Yeah.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Dylan. Yeah. What was the guy who said fuck Oscars? What game did he make? The Two Brothers, right?
Yeah, he made A Way Out, which is that game where you play as those two dudes escaping from prison, and it's like a co-op game.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wait, yeah. Golden Sun 4, Mike Smith, is that a thing?
I don't know. No, apparently Sony
he was asking about it.
Apparently Sony's doing their thing today. I didn't really see any crazy announcements from that besides that I guess they're remastering Medieval, which I never played. So
well, that's kind of cool. Those are good games. Those are fun.
Supposedly,
that's kind of an about fucking time thing. They should have done that back in the PS3 era. That's when people were going on about it. That's when they released the fucking PlayStation Smash game. But
Logan,
capitalize on that shit? No.
But Logan, you forget, Sony. We live in the age of remasters now. There was no way they could remaster games before, but now that the PS4's out, we're getting Patapon 2 and Medieval and
I mean, you can argue
remastering fucking Patapon.
Switch is doing the same thing. So
they did, and they totally fucked it up.
Oh,
I didn't play the Patapon remaster.
They fucked the timing. They fucked it hard.
That sucks. Well, they're doing Patapon 2 now, so although I used to say this when Koff was here because he showed me this fucking he showed me the opening cutscene for it, but Patapon 3 has the dopest opening cutscene / title screen ever for a game that doesn't deserve it.
Okay,
it's
Patapon's good. Shut up.
I love Patapon, man.
I should like Patapon, but I can't get into it for some reason. I tried playing the PSP one a few times and I keep falling off.
Look, I bought Patapon out of a bargain bin for 99¢, and it was great. It was a great game. It was the best dollar I've ever spent, and I was like, you're precious to me. You will come home with me and have a happy life.
Apparently Jack and Daxter's getting remade again, too.
Again?
Nice Tumblr meme, Kate.
What?
You calling your game your precious baby, you will come home with me.
I don't know that's a Tumblr meme.
That's just what those fucking idiots do. They're like, no, don't make fun of my son. And they're talking about Zenyatta from Overwatch.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Mitch.
It's just, I don't know. I've lost all concept of reality ever since I've been editing these clips from Wolfenstein 2 because I'm not sure what to believe anymore.
Well,
we'll get to that later. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from the Game Awards we missed that was really cool because there was actually some cool stuff.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else besides Keeley schooling that guy in the beginning. That was funny.
Wait, what?
Well, he said a game's never a multiplayer game has never been like nominated or something. He was like, Overwatch won last year.
Oh,
They left it in
Play
because
that by
it's-
myself.
Yeah.
that was pretty cool that they brought out like the whole orchestra to play a huge like Overwatch medley. Even though it's kind of like this.
I skipped all that.
Yeah, but I kind of appreciated just from like oh wow, they're like trying this year. Although they still had which was the one that was nominated by Schick Hydro. It was the indie game one, I think.
Yeah.
At least they didn't have
the
the.
Hydrobot.
What
Yeah,
the
they
fuck
didn't-
is a Shikidra?
It's a Razer, Kate.
Chic.
what you used to-
Chic.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Remember last
okay.
year when I was talking about how they had the Schick Hydro bot and it was
Yeah, they
just
did
a
that
guy.
last year too, and like a
Wearing a suit.
mascot suit for a razor.
Yeah, well, they didn't have that
Yeah,
this year,
that's
thank
fine.
God. Look, I understand the need to have like sponsors and shit. So like this time it didn't really bother me. At least they
Well, it
didn't
made
cut out-
more sense this year to have like. I mean, did they even have commercial? They must have had commercial. Did they have commercial breaks, or did they do it like how old time radio used to do it?
No, they had commercial breaks. They would occasionally cut to some ads for stuff, and then this lady.
Frankly,
would be
I
like,
prefer the old time radio and TV way of like, and tonight's episode is brought to us by General Electric
Well,
cigarettes.
that's what they were doing. Like they're like, oh,
So, like,
Keep your balls.
So like I was saying, they would cut to some commercial breaks, and then this lady would be like, "Hey, here's some eBay deals you can only get right now, and also use this code for Uber Eats to get $5 off McDonald's."
yeah. Apparently, if you were watching it live, you can get like stuff on Steam and all this kind of shit. It's kind of cool.
So I heard. I didn't watch it live. I caught the recording after I got home from work, but still. I think they're doing a good job. I think if they continue on this trajectory and we kick out all of these weird fucking film school faggots, we can actually get this medium to a place of respect.
Who cares? I just want titty.
Because they're the ones who
Yeah,
are
me
walking
too.
up there with like fucking birds flying around their heads and like
There was literally just
Yo.
there was only 4 people who did that out of like 100. So.
I know, but we need to weed them out. I'm sorry.
Well, we
it's time
can't.
for the purge.
Good job, Kay.
Yeah, what the fuck? I've never seen that happen in Gran Turismo.
I didn't think you could flip a car in Gran
No,
Turismo, so
but
good
it's
job.
fine, and somehow I'm still in first place. Where are the other 11 racers?
I said we need to weed out these film school faggots, and then Jamie just says, "Guess I'll go then." Oh, he told me- Jamie told me the other day that he had to watch that episode of Black Mirror that I was talking about that was really ham-fisted, and like I'm like, "Oh, you poor baby. I'm sorry."
Well, I could talk about a good movie real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So I finally got around to watching The Fog. John
Okay.
Carpenter's The
Yeah,
Fog.
yeah.
Okay.
It's very good. I mean, it's definitely not his best movie, but it's still good. And I feel like the first half's better than the second half. And like a complaint that reviewer I watched, Oliver Harper, his complaint was that it feels like a 60-minute story stretched over 90 minutes, which it technically was. So that was his. But I didn't feel. I thought the long shots, the establishing shots, and like padding and stuff didn't feel like padding. It just felt like good filmmaking to me. So I enjoyed the first half more than the second half when they actually start getting into like the zombie pirate ghosts, like that.
Did
those
he have a
parts were
3-minute scene of a guy sweeping the floor?
No, thank God. Hey, it's HP Swabcraft. I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, actually, he just commented on a video, but yes. But before that, yeah. So that I'm just saying, The Fog was good. I liked it. It was pretty interesting. Well, that's funny. Jamie Lee Curtis is like hardly in it, but of course she's on the cover because she's the best known out of all of them.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, the opening scene's funny because it's like a salty sea captain telling a ghost story to a bunch of kids that essentially is the plot of the movie.
Speaking of salty sea captains, I already talked about this on the show like years ago, I think. But I watched Tintin again the other night, and
You were posting about that.
I forgot how fucking good that movie is, man.
Oh, I added it. I've never seen it, so I added it to my queue.
It's a good ass adventure film.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, and like I said, some crazy fucking shit happens in that movie. Like I won't spoil it, but like
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing where I was watching it and I was like, huh, that's a really creative way of doing this thing. Or like, oh, that's something I never thought I'd see. So
Mike makes a good point, actually. He says The Fog is hard to watch since you can't see much.
that's true.
Also, I don't know who Old Man Loud is, but hi.
Old Man Loud.
Yeah, that's his or her
Oh, I
name.
see it. Yeah.
Oh, what about... Oh, wait, we didn't... There was one cringy moment, but she kind of always brings the cringe. your girlfriend,
Carly Rae Jepsen. Oh, Aisha Tyler.
Aisha Tyler, who says all the girls or guys or whatever your preferred
that was
gender
bad.
is. Like, and people actually laughed in the audience, which was really funny.
Because they had guns pointed to their heads.
Oh no, I thought they laughed because it was like, no, it was like a laugh. Like, I can't believe she said that laugh. Not a, oh, that's so funny.
I know. She's fucking hot though. I'll tell you what.
No, dude. She looked like a fucking dumpster fire though.
Do not.
She's usually hot.
She looked fine.
Eh.
Oh, I forgot that what I really liked, and this is so fucking cheesy, but I loved that bit when they announced the Zelda DLC and they had all the people saying, "It's time to get you, Ganon," and they like shone the spotlights on the screen with Ganon on it. Like from so you could see
No,
the
that was
beams.
really bad.
I liked that.
I thought that was stupid because they should have been different colors. Weren't they different colors in the game?
Nope, they were all blue.
Were they? Oh, okay. I didn't remember.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even beat it, right? So.
Yes, I did. You fucking retard.
You don't even have the game. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's like the only game I've ever beaten. Fucking retard.
But anyway, I agree with that long-haired guy. Fuck the Oscars. Who gives a shit?
No,
was
I
that Tommy
Wiseau.
Wiseau?
He's just an idiot. Yeah.
Oh, and another cringy thing tied to a game announcement they did is they had Justin Roiland and the guy up there for that game. I forget what it's called.
Get out! This is my space. Get out! Fuck you!
Yeah,
it was amazing how many times they said "fuck" in this thing.
Well, that was the whole trailer. It was just people screaming at you in Justin Roiland's voice. So I guess that's what that whole game is.
Did you say something, Logan?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Do you want to say something, Logan?
Do you want to say something, Logan?
Not at the moment. I haven't had a chance to watch the awards, so I don't really have anything to talk about on
Oh,
it.
I just told you everything you need to know.
Oh, well, spoiler, Aisha Tyler shot herself live on stage.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I know. But
She blew her brains out before saying she identifies as a man.
Well, she was trying to blow her brains out, but then like she got picked up upside down right before she could, so she was floating up to the ceiling. She had to pull a knife out and stab herself a bunch of times.
That part was radical.
Dude, that made me wince a little bit.
It's cool. It's cool. Like I was saying, I don't know what the hell Death Stranding is, but I want it.
I know.
And that doesn't usually happen. And like I even know like what was that guy who always gets sand pounded up his ass? Imran. He always has such negative shit to say. And you know what? He's probably right. It's probably something that's never gonna fucking come out. And it's just some pretentious horse shit that he's getting a lot of money from Sony to make. But I'm still interested.
I mean, like,
I love you, Imran.
I can't wait
on that Aisha Tyler thing.
Yeah.
Just made me think. Remember how Devolver Digital did their whole parody of a press conference?
Yeah, and I loved that.
At E3 this past year?
Yeah.
I would love if they were to do the same thing for a Game Awards show.
Oh, like Devolver has their own Game Awards.
Yeah, and then it's just them doing a parody of this bullshit.
See, but I almost don't want them to do that because I liked that E3 thing enough. But it's like, but if they did this again, it wouldn't work because the joke was like.
Oh wait, HP Swapcrash trying to nut. How'd you feel about the Bloodborne 2 teaser?
I hope that's a Bloodborne 2 teaser, which like it's what it looks like it is. But I love these people who are posting screenshots of Bloodborne cart. Like that shit's great.
Yeah.
Man, oh fucking man. No, I was. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I don't remember now. Shit.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh. Yeah. No. Oh, that's right. I'm excited for when Death Stranding, if it does come out, for the inevitable Easter egg where you walk through the hallway from PT, because you know that'll be in there.
Oh, I would think.
Would they be allowed to do that?
Who gives a fuck?
Well, I don't. I mean, yeah. Who gives a fuck? This is the company that makes people like employees that they don't like work as janitors instead of programmers or whatever the fuck. Like,
yeah, but he's backed by Sony now, so they
yeah,
probably have more
I know,
money
but they
at this point.
Sony. Okay, look, Sony is not exactly the most flush with cash company lately.
Yeah, but they're
they are. It's their movie department that isn't.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is they don't want to have a big lawsuit.
So that's why they think they're getting around. That's why they think they're
division.
getting around like this whole red tape with movies. Is that they're making Death Stranding and calling it a video game.
Hey, speaking of Sony Pictures Animation, how about Mavis's butt?
Huh?
Wait, so hold on. See you, Jamie. Also, Mike is correct. If you tell us you're jerking off, we'll cheer you on. We did that last episode or the other episode. Now, what? Say that again. Who's Mavis?
Speaking of Sony Pictures Animation, how about Mavis's butt when she's hitting that volleyball in the pool?
Oh, that's her name?
Yes.
I've never seen those movies. What are the movies called again? Transylvania.
Hotel Transylvania, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Isn't she? And she's actually what, like 30?
Well, she's a vampire, so who knows how old she is, but she is a MILF because she has a kid in the second one.
Correct.
Yeah.
I like how, like, Jay posted something, I don't know, the chick from, I don't remember her name now, but from the female version of Finn, Fiona.
Oh, yeah.
And one of his friends wrote she's 16, Jay. And he's like, she's a cartoon. Like, I remember, oh, here we go.
Oh, no, because that sunburned albino guy that I told you guys about the other episode, he did a waifu countdown for Fire Emblem Awakening, and his number one was the dragon lolly chick, and he's like, now, she's technically thousands of years old, so am I wrong for finding her attractive because she looks like a child? I want this discussion to start, and I'm like, don't do this.
It doesn't matter, because she's a cartoon. Oh, there you go. She's airborne.
Huh?
You were airborne.
Yeah, I was. I was doing it on purpose.
Now, I need you to explain something to me, because I haven't been able to find this yet. What is the plot of that Zootopia comic?
It's about abortion. It's an anti-abortion comic.
Wait, okay, so what happened?
I'll tell you what happens. Well, what are their characters' names?
There's Foxy and Lola Bunny.
Right. Okay. So the fox and the bunny are in a sexual relationship. And then she does the piss test, and she finds out she's pregnant. So she tells the fox, and he's
What does the fox say?
Jason, the guy from Arrested Development? That's his name.
I'm glad I'm killing Matt's soul one stupid joke at a time.
Okay, so let me at least finish, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me come. So he's happy. She doesn't want the kid. They have an argument. She hits him. Okay, and then he leaves. So that's the comic. But it's drawn so well that it's hysterical. Like, the subject matter, like, the story is just anti-abortion, but it's the artwork is so top notch that it really brings it to another level. Like, I want that deep down. I really hope it was a joke. As someone out there is just that good of an artist, they decided to do, has such a good sense of humor and such a good artist that they decided to do an anti-abortion comic. Because even in the background, there's a picture. There's Jesus and Mary as rabbits.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's great. Holy shit. I haven't read the whole thing. I've just seen all the memes, and I'm like, I wish I knew what the original context for this comic was so I could understand what's going on.
Yeah, for once I actually looked it up, because it's like the memes just came out of nowhere. And just like this other thing that I'm already sick of, because people just kill this stuff. But it started like a week ago, but now it's everywhere. It's the whole something is short for something, so rat is short for Rathu.
Oh yeah.
You know, that kind of. At first, I thought it was a cute meme, but then now it's dead.
No, it's stupid.
Yeah. I know why the art is so good in that comic, because Zootopia is technically like a big furry thing, so that's why. Because it doesn't matter how distasteful or trashy the subject matter is, all furry art is like really good for some reason.
No, it isn't. A lot of it's bad, you idiot.
A good majority of it is just like, this art is way too good to be wasted on this bullshit.
I guess.
You know what
I don't. I'm not a furry, so I wouldn't know, Mitch.
No, because like, look, okay.
Oh, you don't understand.
Well, because my sister is a furry, so
I know.
like,
It's just a community. It's not a fetish.
I'll see these pictures and I'll be like, this person draws way better than I ever will, and it's this
It is
stuff.
pretty funny. Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Part of that's just because furries are so thirsty for their OCs to be drawn that the artists get a buttload of experience.
I know.
You know what? That's
Hey.
probably true.
Or they pay some artist who knows he's conning a bunch of like autistic kids over to pay him like $300 to draw some really good shit.
Hey,
I
If
need
I
to
would've-
see my stupid blue dragon drawn being eaten by 1,000 different artists.
Make sure that he's got purple polka dots on his left leg only. Like,
that's what I was gonna say. The only thing that, the only thing that bothers me about furry stuff is the Technicolor animals. I just don't get it. I don't understand that, because it's just a regular animal, and they decide to just make it
Because it's
Well, it's like they took
anime.
it's like they took an anime animal and put it into Kid Pix Studio.
Yes.
It's like,
Well,
yeah.
okay, that's the thing. What furries don't want you to know is that they're actually a subset of weebs.
Well, yeah.
Mitch, draw Elmo injecting smack,
Okay.
but instead of the drug, do that old cereal that I don't think is sold anymore.
I'm really mad that
Sugar
you
smacks.
came up. I'm really mad that you came up with a funny idea for the 285 banner because I was just literally going to take the same banner from 284, but like change like the number.
I don't remember what was it.
It was us all. The idea for the 285 banner is you and Jason Momoa are trying to have a dinner, and in the background, Kate's just like playing with toy cars.
Oh, well, you didn't start drawing it yet, did you?
No,
Because I said make sure it's her at the table. She has to be sitting in between us.
Oh, see, because what I imagine is like you and Jason Momoa are in the background, like looking at her, disgusted, slightly out of focus, and like her face is just like encroaching on the front of the camera with like holding a car. Like,
I said, in my mind, I thought of it as like I finally got a date with Jason Momoa, but I couldn't find a babysitter for Kate, so I had to bring her along.
Oh,
And she's so autistic that she needs her car or whatever, the car toys, whatever I said.
I like
Yeah.
car.
see, I'm like picturing like this like somewhat avant-garde camera angle where she's like.
Well,
taking
all
up
right,
the majority
fine,
of
you
the scene.
fucking faggot. Whatever you want to do, it's your.
You
It's
fucking
your-
avant-garde. I've
Yeah,
got a
Christ. I'm
wear
gonna
a black
my
beret
vision.
and kiss my girlfriend.
I'm gonna draw it at a Dutch angle.
Everyone, do your best impression of me at the same time. Go.
Okay.
Did it? Wait, hold on. Did I hear that right? Did Matt just go? Yeah, re like.
I sure did.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ree, you do it.
Like-
You do it, Logan.
do it, baby boy. Bada boom.
Oh fuck, that's funny. You want to go to a break and then I can talk about how I hate Wolfenstein 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Mitch draw me crawling inside Hideo Kojima's womb. You have to pay him
That's long.
$300.
Yeah, pay me $300. If I wanted to make money, that's how I would do it. Is I would just take furry commissions.
Wolf,
Wow.
what's stopping you? What are your morals?
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Everyone
just
told me
fucking
once.
did art for a transsexual wedding.
Yeah,
Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, but like you're my friend, so it's different.
Okay, my
Normally
degeneracy is
he's-
okay because
yeah.
you know me.
Also,
Yeah.
it's not like you made me draw you and Pickle in like piss
Each
color,
other's wombs.
like piss color. Yeah, in each other's wombs, like with grumbling noises, and you're in like a piss covered diaper. And you have,
Oh,
and you have like red stripes, but only on your left arm.
So this is segment 2, right?
that's my track marks.
Yeah. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm linking the share video thing.
Oh, right. All right. Okay.
No, because I'm going to be pausing this throughout the thing. Just
I know. So I'm thinkable chowder.
Oh,
So don't do nothing yet.
I
I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat.
It's already
So-
in the. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Shut up!
All right, fuck you. Okay, relax.
you're going to paste it in the chat so that people can watch along with us.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we had a fucking chat for a
That's a
reason.
good point. That's a good point.
I am.
No,
lucky
I don't make
lamb.
good points. I make the best points. Hello, chat. Error. Try again, you motherfucker. I swear to fucking God, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, YouTube. I'll fuck you up.
I'm
God.
really glad that the default.
Did it post? Oh, motherfucker.
What?
They won't let me post that link into the chat.
Oh,
I'm
really?
I'm the guy running the chat.
Just
Why
put
would it
the
let me-
slash put the /r and
Hang on. I can actually put the sync video page in the stream if you want.
Okay,
Oh,
that's good.
yeah,
Because then we
yeah,
can't
that
have
makes more
because then they could theoretically not just pause it at random times and screw up the discussion.
Oh, God. Yeah, you're right.
Let me
Okay, I
know.
have to type the URL in manually, so just give me a second.
Yeah, I'm really glad that the default like thumbnail YouTube picked out for this video is like indicative of what this thing is.
Captain Largo, do you mean right this second or in the future? Because not now, but eventually, sure. I'll write your name
Well,
down
'cause
on
they
this
were- 'cause-
envelope.
Well, because they were all in the Discord and they were like, "Are we taking calls this episode?" And I'm like, "Well, Logan's on, so no." But you know,
All right, here it is.
okay,
We're
It's
not
up in the stream.
we're not doing the call stuff until next year.
yeah. All right, so my friend let me borrow Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, and he told me it was pretty cringy, and I didn't know to what degree. So I played the game, and I got to share a lot of the fucking footage for you.
What friend
people.
was this?
My friend Chris from work, and he is not
Oh,
like he's not like a lefty SJW type or whatever. He's pretty cool. I want to have him on the show sometime, but he's also a fucking Faggot who's like married and shit, so he probably won't be on the show ever because he's never got enough free time. But anyway,
What a gay.
I know, what a gay indeed. So the thing that bothers me, the thing that bothers me about this game, first off, is it picks up literally where the first game stopped. Like you had just defeated General Death's Head. Oh yeah, spoilers for Wolfenstein II: The New Colossus, all the way. And
the
like
first one, apparently.
Yeah, well, in the first game you killed a bad guy.
No. Okay.
Well, actually, Death's Head has been a villain in the series, both through Return to Castle Wolfenstein and Wolfenstein 09. So finally killing him in his third appearance. Well,
yeah, you're right. So
whatever.
It picks up right after you kill him, and BJ was caught in an explosion, so he's all fucked up, and he's having flashbacks to his childhood, which is a thing that is in this game for some reason.
Oh my God. SJWolfenstein.
Yeah.
That's great.
So we have flashbacks to BJ's childhood in this game because we need to give him more motivation to want to kill those damn Nazis. Because it wasn't good enough that they're Nazis and he's a guy who fought in World War II and is a red-blooded American. We need to make sure
It's
that
a full working penis.
we need to make sure that we detail how abusive his like cartoonishly bigotist father is to his.
I'm gonna eat a Kit Kat while you're talking.
Why don't you fucking mute your mic then? God damn.
I fucking just did, retard. I'm telling you why I'm not talking.
Yeah. Crinkle first, and then you tell me.
Place, you stupid cow. Anyway. So this first scene is literally within like the first fucking like 2 minutes of hitting new game.
I hate them niggers.
Oh, dude, you're not even that far off.
Here we go. I don't see nothing.
Oh, you should. Oh, who's Lucky Lamb?
Not me. It must be Kit Kat Kate. I don't see nothing still. Oh, there it is.
Business over in Dallas. Oh, my boy. He hurt you so
Of course.
Just rest.
The Jew Order or the Jew Colossus.
Okay, so BJ's dad is like a fucking cartoon racist in this game.
And beats his wife.
And beats his wife. And this is all within like the first 10 minutes of the game. You haven't even like picked up a real gun yet.
Well, yeah, you're a child. What are you, some kind of monster?
Sophia, he in there? Sophia, out of my way!
He does not deserve this. You know he does not.
Don't bullshit me. I saw him with her.
Let me guess, a little black girl.
Yep.
He likes her. He does not know better.
He knows goddamn well not to spend time with some dirty little nigger girl.
Let me guess, it's the black girl who has the afro later in the game.
No, it's not actually.
Oh. Well, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
I know,
saw
right?
them two together, Sophia. Getting sweet with each other under the poplar tree. This cannot happen!
Poplar tree?
I have worked too hard for too damn long to lose my reputation because my boy is sweet on some nigger.
I mean, he's
Now-
not wrong.
Now, a guy in the 1910s living in Texas, this isn't really that much of a stretch. Like, I get what they're doing, but it's
No,
like,
it's a stretch that there be a black person living in Texas.
you aren't wrong.
We're playing with fire,
I'm disappointed.
Sophia.
Nobody said the
What are
Juluminati.
you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
I am not the man you want to mouth off to.
And you are not the man I married. I married a man who would never let his family go hungry. So help me. I will not let you hurt my son.
You shut your damn mouth, boy. Shut
let me
it
guess,
for
he
you.
kills her.
What is it?
Did you know
with
that women are
damn
strong?
Jews?
No.
Have all the answers, do you?
now I get what they're doing. He's like, oh, you damn Jews. And it's like, but like, they do think they have all the answers, and it's bothersome that they keep getting in everyone's business.
Well, you would know, Big Nose.
So yeah, there's like a short fight scene after that where you're like running around the room throwing like vases at him, and then he takes you. He takes you. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. And then he picks you up, and then he takes you to the stable so you can shoot your own dog. And then he says this. Yeah,
That's
I don't
how
know.
you become a real man.
Yeah, which like that's where this game started to lose me within like the first 10 minutes. Is like this isn't like a believable thing. Like I don't know why are
Well,
we
two
shooting the dog?
cucks it is. Two fucking Swedish cucks.
And I know that, but I'm saying like they're trying to portray this extremely realistic, like serious story, and it's
No, they-
not, the characters aren't believable at all because it's like look, as a white guy who grew up in white America, I have never heard anyone talk like this, and I don't think anyone actually talked like this in the history of America, especially this next line, which has nothing to do with like what they were talking about.
All manners of scum and sickly minds and dirty bodies and cockroaches doing everything in their power to rob the white man of what he's earned. It's on us to straighten out the queer.
So my problem with this,
I like this guy.
well, yeah, so here's the thing. In 1910s America, especially Texas, were white people really losing out on jobs at this point to like people of color?
I doubt it.
I highly doubt it. And then he says the line.
People, are you actually saying people of color, you dickless
Okay, I'm
mongoloid?
sorry, brothers and sisters.
Coloreds.
Yeah. No, but like, and then he says the line where it's like, it's time for us to straighten out the queer. And it's like, no one was talking about gay people.
No,
So-
he doesn't. He means strange, not gay.
Yes, but you know they were trying to go for that too. So at this
Well,
point,
yeah.
I'm just saying, at this point, I'm not seeing this character as a threat or a believable like villain. I'm just seeing it as like, they're literally just checking off boxes on a list.
So first of all, I didn't know that Texas had a no darkies sign near the entrance. I assume it's on all sides. And Big Al Dente says, "Shooting dogs, white supremacy, 1910 America." Oh fuck, is Mitch trying to describe drop mix again? Yes, he is.
I am trying to describe. No, like here's the funny thing is like, I'm playing this game and
Emotion's a good album.
Emotion is a great album. I'm playing this game and I'm like, yo, like BioShock Infinite was more believable than this.
Can I guess what you do next? Do you shoot your dad?
You can't. I tried.
Oh, that's stupid.
You can shoot, like, you can choose to not shoot the dog by aiming away from it, but then he just shoots the dog anyway.
You should have bought Shoot Your Dad Simulator from Steam.
Yeah.
So, well, is that the sequel to Shower with Your Dad Simulator?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's when you're grown up and you want revenge.
Yeah, shoot your dad's dick off simulator.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember what scene is next.
Hello, Dr. Cat Joe.
Okay.
God
so
damn it!
this-
That punishment wasn't enough. Well, for smelling that nigger girl's hair, you gonna eat this baby.
Oh
So-
no.
So you go through the first mission and the Nazis have basically found where they're keeping BJ and he like awoke from a coma. That's the cool like wheelchair level where you're like shooting dudes while you're going around in a wheelchair. And it's pretty neat. Then the Nazis find
I
you
too
and
have
then
played Killer 7.
yes. So we get introduced to Frau Engel, who was one of the villains in the first game, who you presumed, I guess, died, but then she comes back. And then we also get introduced to this other character who is her daughter that wasn't in the first game and literally only exists so that she can fat shame her.
Good.
And this scene
Oh, that's
doesn't
the
work
one that
well.
fucks the black guy, right?
Oh, how'd you know?
Because that's in the trailer.
Oh, well, yeah, she fucks the black guy. But anyway, this scene's not going to work too well in audio because they speak in German, but I just wanted to play it so you could like see their fucking interaction a little bit. And so you guys can like confirm to me that she looks like Amy Schumer.
I will when the video. Okay, there it is.
I wouldn't say that's Amy Schumer. She's got too pleasant of face.
That's debatable.
Okay, no, I take it back. Release the meteor.
So you then they go to a scene where there's like a torture sequence and she's there and she refuses to kill one of your people. So then the Frau Engel, the Nazi lady, basically like disowns her right there, and then she's left crying, and then you're kind of left to escape the ship. And then she helps you. The fat Nazi lady helps you, so she's like part of your crew from then on in, which leads to you have these sequences where you walk around the ship that is your base. That are like these little ambient sections. There's scenes like this in the first game too, where you can just kind of like stumble upon ambient conversations between different people.
It's starting to sound a lot like Phantom Pain.
Yeah, well, I thought this scene was especially cringy, so I'm just going to play it all in its entirety.
Have you listened to the Käfer cassette?
The Käfer is this universe's version of the Beatles.
Ja, ja. Rein, wir sind die Band, die Käfer. Have you listened to their music?
Music? Music? You want my head to explode? Mädele, it's music, she calls it.
They sing very well.
Yes, yes, they do.
And they look good too.
Oh, of course.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
Fat Nazi joining
No,
the
it's not
party.
bad.
Yep.
Johann is my favorite.
You don't shoot your dad. You stick your thumb up his butt and speak in riddles.
I remember romance. Yeah, I do. Vaguely.
It's just make-believe. Mother doesn't like make-believe. She has my marriage already arranged to the son of the head of the secret police in Berlin.
That's fantastic, fantastic.
I don't know anything about him except that he sweats a lot, plays golf all the time, and smells of onions. I hate onions.
Yeah, well, you are free of your mother right now, no? Yeah, you can go on any romantic adventure you like. Just do it.
Yeah. I suppose that is true.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I can date anyone I want.
I don't see what the problem with that is, honestly.
Hold on, you should be familiar with that. Here it is.
Catch, hold it.
Mond, Mond, ja, ja, wir sind unter dem großen Forscher. Mond, Mond, ja, ja, wir sind unter dem...
Oh.
I don't know.
Just sits back down.
I don't know about you, but that made my fucking blood curdle. That shit is cringy as fuck. Anyway, so
I think she's in No One Lives Forever, isn't she?
Yeah, she got big titty, but she also.
oh
had
my god,
big
that is the
everything
lady
else.
from No One Lives Forever. Holy shit!
Oh, here we go. The breastfeeding scene that got censored in Japan.
Oh, it did.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I should point out you meet up with this other resistance group, and that's where the black lady with the fro from the trailer is. And this scene happens all while she is breastfeeding.
Monsters did this.
Not monsters. Men.
Oh my fucking god, she looks like a monster.
Look, I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Blazkowicz. For a little I spoke with Caroline, she seemed like a hell of a woman.
She had balls of steel.
Balls? Why is it that balls are always used as some fucking default definition of badassery?
Oh god.
Small, little, delicate things. Resting all snug and warm and cozy and comfortable in their little wrinkly wrapper of fucking skin.
Somebody needs to, wow.
Shit.
Somebody needs to punch her in the tit.
That is a mystery.
What's not a mystery is the sweet juice they produce.
Oh!
I got a couple of my own on the way. Cute little guy.
It's a girl.
Oh, sorry.
So if
It was just a Duke Nukem reference.
It
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Shut up. It is a guy, but she's saying it's a woman, right?
So if you can't tell what trajectory this game is on already,
No
there's a
kidding.
lot of scene. There's a lot of scenes in this game where they're like trying to demystify the archetypal character that BJ is, where he's not just like this big, burly, fucking Nazi-killing manly machine. There's a lot of scenes in this game where he has to like lean on other women, or like he's very vulnerable.
Other women?
Like just, well, because there's his girlfriend Anya who was pregnant in this game. There's a lot of scenes where he's just like
That
A lot of
part's
the child-
disgusting too, and it also got censored in Japan.
a lot of the childhood scenes, like he's very dependent on his mom. There's a lot. It's just a lot of like, look, women are important too. See?
No, he's a mama's boy. They made him into a fucking fag.
Yeah, pretty much. I
don't
didn't
know how. Okay, but then how is Commander Keen going to be that badass with pussy genes like this?
Oh, I forgot that was like a wrinkle in it. Shit.
Yeah,
I don't. Maybe Commander King grows up to be the Doom guy instead.
he does.
So then after that fucking scene, which just made me like want to turn the game off, then Nazis invade their like base, and then we get this great line.
Come and fucking get me, you white-ass fascist Nazi pigs.
So you
Oh
know,
my god.
as opposed to all those secret black Nazis that they didn't tell us about.
Yeah.
That's just yeah.
I bet you guys voted for Trump.
Hey, guys, this game doesn't have an agenda. You're just being paranoid.
Yeah. Oh no, don't worry. I got. And then so once you get through.
Wait,
that
is this
scene-
a trans man breastfeeding now?
No, that's the black lady's husband, and he's like a conspiracy theorist. He gets killed.
I'm pretty sure he's got a secret vagina.
He probably does. But then after that, you jump on like a helicopter, rejoin with them, and then we get this scene, which I'll just
Don't talk to me or Doom Guy's son ever again.
Gotta set this right, Grace. Put the fighting spirit back in the American people. Ignite a revolution.
Shh.
We've been
Shit.
fighting every motherfucking day, Blazkowicz. White America, though? They done packed up and given in. See, I guess they don't have the fighting spirit no more. Nah, they just do whatever the fucking Fuhrer tells them to do.
You know, you make me want to.
They want to fight the Nazis just as much as we do. All they need is for someone to show them how.
You know who's running the South after the Nazis took over? The Ku Klux motherfucking Klan, am I right?
You're right.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go down there and hold hands with them and build bridges and persuade them to join our cause? Get your head out your ass, Blazkowicz.
Forget about the turncoats. Focus on the grassroots.
Oh my god, her husband's like one of those cucks that follow that Uhuru motherfucker.
Don't know how much time I got. Can't even stand up on my own accord no more.
I've seen worse.
Maybe you're right.
She looks like a fucking monster.
She says she's seen worse, but I should mention he has to wear this like Jewish super armor so he can actually move.
Sister Grace always right,
She's
brother.
seen worse
Learn
because
that
she's
the
looked in the
hard way.
mirror.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ugh.
But I know this. You take freedom away from the American people, you're playing with fire.
Get it? Like net
Oh my
neutrality.
god, seriously,
Pour
this
some
fucking
gasoline.
cuck.
People gotta know they don't have to take this shit no more. And if nothing else, that's what I'm gonna do. Before I go.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Blazkowicz.
Oh my god.
You want to strike fear in the Nazis? You want to hit them hard for all to see?
I'm gonna have to watch coffee
You wanna
after
cause
this to
some
cleanse
real
my palate.
motherfucking havoc, well, then you come to the right woman.
Coffee
So
is
if you
great.
still got some Nazi fighting, killing skills up in you.
See, I don't mind when
Guess
she
what?
kills white people in that
I got a
movie.
plan that's gonna send shockwaves throughout the nation.
Oh shit!
No, like, no. I cut out the next line where he's like, "Oh shit, is this the plan where blah blah blah?" Because it just kind of like fades into the next scene. But yeah, like what's tragic about this is like this scene is supposed to be like inspiring and like, yeah, we're gonna give it to those Nazis. But since I know this game has an agenda, I can't take it seriously because I'm just analyzing it the whole time. It's like, well,
Well, it's like, man, fuck white people. You know, all of those thousands of soldiers who died fighting the Nazis who were white. They didn't actually care.
yeah, it's tragic because I like. I don't know. I liked the first one. Also, I can't hit play anymore for some reason. I'm trying to move the fucking video forward. God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god, I thought I recognized that voice. The black chick is voiced by Deborah Wilson.
Who would she do?
She was on Mad TV and she does Oprah whenever Seth MacFarlane needs her to.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
So here's a scene in which BJ Blazkowicz almost gets bike cucked.
Mama! Daddy!
What's the goddamn ruckus?
Annie and Howie, they followed me. They pinned me down. They took my pocket knife.
What the hell is wrong with you? You let them take your property? They're gonna walk all over you till there's nothing left. Now, I gave you that pocket knife. It was in your care. It's your responsibility.
I will speak to their parents.
You will do no such thing, Sophia. Oh, you gonna let your mommy fight your battles for you, are
I have to say, Dad has a point.
Really, the dad is the hero this entire time. If he wasn't racist.
Even if he was.
So yeah, BJ Blazkowicz is almost pocket knife cock.
Oh, by the
And
way,
that's-
I found out how Bike Cuck followed us on Twitter.
How?
Do you want to know why? Can you guess why?
Guess.
Have you figured it out yet at home?
He followed us
Yeah.
back.
No, he followed us first. Guess why?
I don't know why.
You know why? Why did anybody follow us?
Because we're funny.
No.
Because of it came from the internet.
Thank you, Caitlin.
You're welcome, Matthew.
Because I was looking through the messages and he just wrote, "I really like it came from the internet." And I'm like, okay, Bike Cuck. No.
Really,
That's
of all people,
Yeah.
glass houses.
So it's after the point where you go back to BJ goes back to his old house and like there's a scene where he goes to get the engagement ring that his mom left him and then he fights his dad and you actually kill him. And then that's like literally the turning point where the game started getting good again because it got its head out of its ass.
You kill your
There's
own
like a real-
dad? What was he, like an old man by then?
Yeah, he's like sitting in the house waiting for you, and there's like a scene where he's basically like, well, if you do what the Nazis tell you, you can do pretty well for yourself. Also, I sent your mom away to the concentration camps.
I love this guy.
Oh, did he do well
And then-
for
and
himself?
Oh yeah, he has apparently a ton of acres of land up in somewhere else, but then he gets fucking killed.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
he calls your Jewish super armor a queer ass outfit.
Well, I mean, it is.
So BJ kills him, and then it's revealed that he had the phone off the hook the whole time to call the Nazi officer. So Frau Engel finds you. There's this cool fucking scene where she picks up your whole goddamn house, and you have to like traverse it while it's like sideways in the air.
Wait, she like physically picks up your house?
They have like a huge ship, and they use like cranes to like pick up the whole house off the ground. It's kind of a neat.
I guess that's how Boogie got to the Game Awards.
Oh, and then so she captures BJ. There's a scene where they kill the cuck guy who's married to the black woman.
Good.
Like they make it seem like they're gonna like, oh, we're gonna get the Nazis. Here's what we're gonna do. And then like he's like, here's our plan. I'm gonna get the guy in here, and then I'm gonna stab him with this knife. And then like he opens the door.
Hurry up. Let's go. When's the next scene?
Yeah. Well, no. Actually, what Mitch should do is find a synopsis. No, actually, find the entire script for the game, and we'll read it.
Well, because I have to explain that, like, after this point, the game actually starts getting good.
No one cares. That's all you have to say is at this point, the game gets good again.
Nope, I have my time to talk. So specifically, the game starts, like, getting its head out of its ass, and you actually get to go to, like, cool locations, like this giant courtroom that's just got, like, pictures of Hitler on the wall, and you're just
I'm gonna start eating my coffee table.
And you go to fucking Venus, and Adolf Hitler's there, and he's just shooting random dudes, and it's funny as fuck.
I thought we destroyed Mecha Hitler already.
Apparently not. He's alive and well in this game and living on Venus.
Okay.
But so the game was fine up until then because it didn't try to shove a message down my throat. And then we get to this scene near the end, which just fucking here.
What you got?
Frau Grace, I decrypted the Odin codes Herr Bleskovich brought back from Venus. Turns out it's just one simple word. Valhalla. Type in Valhalla in any of the Odin terminals, and you will have permission to shut down the automated defense systems.
Well, all right. Now fuck off, Nazi. Like I was saying, we are gonna find that bitch, and we are going to take her out. What?
Yes! Oh my god.
No, it gets worse.
Or you mean better?
Call me a Nazi again! I am not a Nazi! You do not have the right to label me as something I am not, as someone less than yourself, as someone less than human. Say it! Say I'm not a Nazi!
All right. Okay, I get it. You're not a Nazi.
And you! I'm in love with you.
Oh my god.
Don't you understand that, you dumb
She fucked him once.
idiot?
Well, that cock runs long and strong.
It hurts that you
Black
are so
men
stupid.
do like fat
You
bitches.
Don't love me
Yep.
back. But I will dry the tears from my eyes. Get over it and move on. Because I don't need you to be happy.
Oh my god.
I will just be mentally using your body from time to time.
It's a taxi
for my own
jacket,
personal
Caesar.
pleasure. And there's nothing you can do about that, Sigrid. But
So I like to point out that if a man said that would be to a woman, that would be considered rape, and this game would be hugely controversial.
I don't know. I'd like, look, I don't care the circumstances. I've only been watching this for 9 minutes, and I'm already happy that bitch got choked the fuck out.
I was too, but then I realized that like that was the whole point of the scene is just that look, it doesn't matter how much of a strong independent black woman you are. All that matters is these fat fucking BuzzFeed editors that just want to fucking schlick their bean to some big black guy. That's the whole point of this game.
That you are reaching.
I'm not reaching, okay?
I think I think there's definitely social justice warrior shit in this, but like, I don't know. I think you might have gotten paranoid about it now.
No, see, that's the thing. This game will do that to you because at this point now it's like, okay, sweet, we finally slapped down this bitch who's been nothing but a cunt this entire game to everyone. And then I see why. It's because of identity politics and this woman really, really just wants to fuck this black guy, but he won't. So now she's gonna like verbally explain how she's going to masturbate while thinking about him. And
you know what? I'm tired of this conversation, so I'm just going to agree with you so we can move on.
All right. Well, I need you to describe what's happening in this next scene because there's not really a lot of like words to describe what's happening.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this part's stupid.
So you've already seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it because it got censored in Japan.
Well, tell me what's happening then.
Wait, what? Why would she take her fucking coat off for her fat titty?
I said that too. It was because her coat lit on fire in the middle of that.
It doesn't seem like it.
I know, but it did.
Wow. Rockin' tits.
Yep. So now we have this scene in which a pregnant lady who's topless is shooting a bunch of Nazis while on top of her man.
What's really funny about
I'm
this
sorry,
is
but that is like
okay,
pure grindhouse
great.
perfectness.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
you know
much.
what? I'm sorry, but like I don't fucking hear when you start talking because it's a thing called the fucking internet.
No. See, I warned him
So
about
why
this
don't you
earlier.
stop
thanks,
getting uppity? Now talk already, you fuck.
Thank you. What would be nice is if this game wasn't so up its own ass, it would probably be considered like schlock.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Well, it's clearly they're trying to go for schlock, but they're also trying to force a message in there, and you can't really fit those two things in the same category. Like
That's what I said.
Okay. Well, I was
You know
agreeing
that
with
Prego Titty just got in because it was a developer's fetish.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
I
Also,
think the
the
black
baby-
man is inside.
Those babies in there are dead. Like their twin children are dead. There's no way a woman can do all that with a pregnant stomach and not like jostle them enough to fucking cause a miscarriage.
Jostle him. It's not like a fucking USB cable.
Yeah, but she just like literally did a bunch of rolls on her stomach and like
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait for Wolfenstein's version of Loss. Anyway, here's the final cutscene. Here's the final cutscene, or as I like to call it, a glorified Antifa recruitment ad.
Ooh.
Final cuck scene.
James Cromwell?
Oh yeah, that guy shows up
Full
earlier.
of
I forgot
bright
to mention.
words. Does you sitting in front of your Nazi television?
Oh, that
He's
guy.
a Korean.
Just laughing all the lies they've been feeding you, laughing till you're choking. Well, it ends tonight.
Tonight,
Huh?
my brothers and sisters of the United
Stop
States.
doing that
of
with your
America,
eyes.
tonight,
Jesus fuck.
We, the free
I don't think she
people of
blinks
the
in this entire
resistance,
game.
ask you to become one of us.
There's a lie. There's a lie. There's a threatening. There's a torturing. There's a killing. They beat you in submission.
They beat you.
They made your
Who are
very
they talking to
thoughts
exactly?
cry.
Us?
The people watching the TV broadcast.
Oh.
He'll angle live on
You
TV.
gather, speak freely from your heart.
Yes,
I'll use one of us.
right on. And if tonight we see you on the streets with a knife or a brick, or just your clenched fist fighting the powers that be, then you are one of us.
And if tonight you look down upon your hands and they soaked in the blood of our oppressors, then you, he's one of us.
If tonight you hold your babies in
Oh yeah,
your
I forgot.
arms,
I'm the main character of this game. I better say something.
to be free people,
Yeah.
The fuck is he wearing?
then you are one of us.
Gross body sock?
Did you forget? They brought this war to our shores,
Yes, sister.
and then they beat us. They murdered us. They executed us. But guess
He's not
what?
dead.
No, he gets
Tonight,
executed. I would have said that earlier, but you
They
interrupted
also
me.
find out that they fucked with the wrong country. My brothers and sisters of the United States of America. When we stand together, ain't nothing and no one can take our country from us. Tonight,
Not even the legally elected president.
Yeah.
you are one of us.
What's funny is that the man in the high castle basically does this.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I'm just gonna read that.
Oh my lord.
So the man in the high castle basically does this exact story, except it's
Oh,
not cucky
Christ.
at all.
Yeah, so then the game ends with the worst cover I've ever heard of, the worst Screamo cover I've ever heard of, We're Not Gonna Take It, which
Oh
is
my
bad.
god.
'Cause it's the only Screamo cover of We're Not Gonna Take It I've ever heard.
I wonder
Oh.
how D. Snyder feels about this, because isn't he like a super Christian?
I don't know. I
does
just
that
know that
matter?
I felt like Gone Home
I mean,
levels
Christians
of,
are...
I felt Gone Home levels of embarrassment as I was listening to that final credits song. Jesus.
You're the one who played the whole game. I feel embarrassed for you.
So what did Corey think of this?
She heard the song and she's like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, "I know, right?"
Really, it would be like, ugh, it's Mitch listening to his music again.
Oh yeah, because this is the look. I have good taste in Screamo, which is to say that I don't listen to any of it. But yeah,
I'm surprised at that.
That final cutscene just to kind of show you that, hey, BJ's not the main focus of this game anymore. The main character isn't really part of it.
Because he's white. You can't have a white guy as your main character.
You can't have all this toxic masculinity giving an edict to the Nazi invaded America to fight back. No, we got to get the black guy and the communist, which I didn't get to talk about the communist character.
Oh, wait, James Cromwell is a communist?
Yeah, you go to New Orleans in this game, which is turned into like a huge super ghetto where they just basically send everybody they want to get rid of.
Well, I mean,
that's what it is.
Yeah, well, you meet up with him and his like resistance group, and he talks like a Southern preacher, but he's also like an anti-war communist guy, and like it's great because BJ even like at some point is like, if you pansies had gotten off your asses earlier, we might have won this war, you fucking Nazi turncoat traitors. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm like where this is going. And then, but you know, he's like a main character now, so we can't badmouth him. Also, yeah, BJ gets executed halfway through the game. That's what I was talking about. Like that part, like after that, the game stops shoving a message down your throat, and it's like, let's be like a real espionage spy thriller, which is what the first one was, and I liked the first one a lot.
So he got executed, but he got better?
Yeah, they foreshadow it pretty heavy in the early game that like the Jewish doctor guy you have on board can like transplant heads of different things onto other bodies. So they steal like a super soldier body prototype and put BJ's head on it after he gets executed.
That's the stupidest fucking thing I've heard in my life.
No, but it's like awesome.
That seems like a Wolfenstein thing to do.
Oh, it's totally
like,
a Wolfenstein thing.
It's
Don't
awesome,
get me wrong.
Sci-fi. You're literally carried up like on top of what I'm guessing is the White House because you see the reflecting tool and the Washington Monument in the background as like everyone's sea-kyling around you, and she cuts your fucking head off with like a Nazi katana, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, yeah, it sucks because like half that game I really enjoy, but then it doesn't stick the fucking landing. It just turns into this like. Oh boy, like again, if it wasn't so clear that this game had an agenda, I would probably enjoy it, but it does. So I have to overanalyze all this because it's like, well, I know they're talking about current day, and that's like the whole point of this. But it's like none of this stuff is
what
believable.
they think is current day, not actual.
Exactly, yeah. And the problem with this is like you're not changing my mind because I know that this isn't believable, that none of this stuff really relates to anything that's happening in real life. Like there's even a scene where you're walking around Roswell, and that's like the scene where they show like the 50s town and it's got like all the Nazi stuff around, and a Nazi guy is like he's talking to Ku Klux Klan members, and he's even harassing them for not speaking good enough German. So it's like, okay, you can't like claim that white America benefits from this when literally the next scene I see is just them not benefiting from it. Yeah. This game is it's a really toothless game. They're like, oh, you hear about all this horrible shit that's going on all across America, but then you don't actually get to really see any of it. Whereas in the first game, you literally go into a concentration camp, and it's like...
Well, that's why the Man in the High Castle is so good, because it's actually subtle.
Yeah.
And they tell you this kind of stuff, where it's like, you know, like I said, the one scene where he's driving across America for reasons, and a cop pulls him over, and he is smuggling something, and a cop pulls him over, but it's for his taillight being out or something. And then it starts to, it looks like it's snowing. And he goes, and he's like, what is this? And he's like, oh, that's every Tuesday. It's the ashes from the chimneys.
From the Jew oven.
From the Jew, basically, yeah. And it's like, but it's subtle that it's basically like, oh, that's right. The Nazis are evil. And you don't have to tell me, hey, guys, you don't have to hold me by the fucking head and tell me Nazis are evil.
Yeah, well, they
all know
tell
that they
don't show.
Yeah, exactly. There they show and they don't tell.
Well, in the first game, you actually get to like see some of this stuff firsthand, and it's like it's not like, oh, I gotta change my ways kind of harrowing, but it's like, damn man, this is fucked. But like, I don't know, this game is so, I don't know, it just disappointed.
Well, I think like I said, I was just thinking now, I think doing this kind of stuff is an SJW conspiracy to get us so mad that we become racist just to spite them.
And it's working.
Yeah, it's totally working.
It's worked on me, yeah.
I know I'm a racist now.
Yeah, just makes me sad.
I was kind of racist to start with, but
it'd be one thing if this game was all cucky but the gameplay was good, but like the fact that Doom exists like renders this and the first game completely obsolete.
So how did this become such a cuck game when New Blood or whatever?
Different developers.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's not actually like proper.
It was an entirely new team of developers that made this game.
Well, no, because
I thought Machine Games did the last one too.
Yeah. So the reason this one's a cucky game is because, you know, Donald Trump got elected as president. I should mention that ending where like BJ barely talks at all, and the fact that it happens right after the final. There's no final boss fight. You just fight a bunch of like big dudes on top of the ship. And that's it. There's no like real boss fight, which makes the ending feel super rushed. And it's like, did they just shift a bunch of stuff around because Donnie won the election? Like, I honestly, I don't know.
Dinner with him, and I said, "You're not a bad man like everyone else."
Well, because like
you just have to think sometimes.
I don't know. The ending feels incomplete, and I know they want to do like a third one, but it's also like, did they literally just shift this around because of the way?
Do you think do you think they might try to sell you a DLC expansion?
Well, because they did do a standalone DLC for the first one, which is apparently good, but I don't know yet. But it's also like, this had to be in development way before the election was decided last year anyway.
Well, I know, but I mean, he announced his run early enough that they would probably have worked.
Well, I'm sure that had something to do with like the tone of the game, but like maybe they just weren't expecting him to win. So like, I don't know.
I don't think anybody was expecting him to win.
No one was. But
so
that's
basically, you're saying they got South Parked.
Kind of, yeah. That's what it feels like, just because the ending is so goddamn incomplete, and it like feels like a lesser game because of that. But also the gameplay just isn't very good. Super Bunny Hop did a good video on how like the gameplay in this just doesn't come together cohesively, and like Doom is much better because.
No, he's gay.
Sorry.
He is gay, but he makes some good points in that video.
I wish I was a General Panzer cop.
I wish I was dead.
Yeah.
I wish I was a strong black woman with scary bug eyes.
I know, right?
Oh God! Speaking of the way she looked in that scene, it made me think of only one thing, and because I can't link it on the YouTube thing, I'm going to link it in the Hangout chat.
Sure. Oh, I forgot to mention, because she's that scene where she's like, "Oh, balls! Why are they so badass?" Blah blah blah. She doesn't really do anything in that entire game. She's like the strategist. She
doesn't have any balls.
She just kind of talks. Also, I should mention, like the first time I run into her on the ship after that scene, like where I have to go to her, report to her to start the next level, she's just sleeping in a chair. Like
she got the itis.
Well, she's got to let the white slaves work.
Yeah, white slavers.
The ones running Star Wars.
Yeah,
the white slavers.
I still can't believe that shit.
The white slavers.
He actually said that to that
on
rapist.
Television.
Yeah, Charlie Rose.
Actually, I really like Charlie Rose.
So Logan sent us a picture of a black guy with bug eyes, and yeah.
That's fucking Black Hitler right there.
Who is it?
Blitler?
Who is
this guy called Ghazi Kodzo, and he like fucking is constantly going on about reparations and how white people are fucking porcelain motherfuckers, and
it's true.
Well, they use like animalistic tactics where it's like the bigger you can make your eyes look, the scarier you are. And if you move your head around,
I thought big eyes meant cute.
Like the fear face that cucks do, and when they ever get their picture taken.
Yeah. Yeah, if
the fear grimace, yes.
They move their heads around all weird, it'll look weird to us, and it'll let us know they're a threat. It's like how like animals will change their color when they know that danger is near.
I get it.
Yep. That was the joke. I'm bad at it. So
that's I'm the bad joke guy.
I'm the worst slow talking jokey boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that was my presentation on Wolfenstein 2. I'm really sad.
I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for coming.
I really liked the first one, and I'm just sad that the third one's going to be even worse.
Who knows? Maybe we'll all be dead by then.
We could be dead by then. I hope we're dead by then.
North Korea. I keep having my fingers crossed.
I can't wait for the third Wolfenstein game where they go to Nazi-occupied North Korea and have to liberate it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh! Speaking of North Korea occupying America, Homefront was free on the Humble Bundle or store for a bit. So
yeah, but isn't that game a fucking mess?
Like the first Homefront?
Yeah, so I heard, but I still want to play it.
I was tempted because I heard it like it shared a scriptwriter with Red Dawn, and I'm like, I like Red Dawn.
They've been doing a lot of that. Like ever since IGN bought Humble Bundle, like every week they put out like a new free game for like 2 days.
Oh, I didn't know IGN bought them out.
Yeah, IGN bought Humble Bundle, but they put out like Brutal Legend for a few days for free. They put out the Bureau, that XCOM shooter for free. Like nothing too crazy special or new, but it's like, free game's free game.
Biggest problem with the first Homefront was pretty much that you didn't do anything. It was always hold off this wave while some jackass character you don't give a fuck about does something actually interesting. Oh, they're done. You can move on to the next thing now.
Ramirez, open the door.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The only thing I know about The only thing I know about Homefront is like the ending theme from Wolfenstein 2, the soundtrack to it is a lot of like metal bands covering like wartime songs.
Oh Jesus! Fuck. I don't think Twisted Sister is a fucking wartime song.
No, you know what I mean. No, they're covering older songs. Like Periphery did a cover of Metallica's "One" for that game, and it's like, all right, this is neat.
I'd rather just listen to Metallica.
I love.
Yeah, I know,
Metallica.
but that's because you're a fag. Metallica sucks.
No, fuck you, man.
Metallica does suck, but that song is still good.
That song is good. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not.
I just want Papa Het to take me in his strong arms.
Metallica has good songs, but they like their whole discography on a whole is like more miss than hit.
Oh, fuck you. That's a lie.
Well, you also like dog shit. You listen to field recordings and like.
What the fuck is a field recording?
It's exactly what it sounds like. You listen to field recordings and you listen to people twanging on old like washtub banjos. So I don't think I trust your
That's
opinion.
the music of real people that's got souls. You fucking idiot.
That's what a faggot would say when confronted with this.
Proud white people.
Look, I like white people just as much as the next white guy, and just as much as everybody else too, secretly. But I don't like country music. It's bad.
It's not. Nothing is all bad, Mitch. That's what you gotta learn.
Nothing is all bad.
Odie's in the chat, and he said he liked Wolfenstein 2, but I don't know why. Real name's not given. Says just lower your expectations for Homefront. So,
I have lowered expectations for Homefront, but it's free, so it's not like I lost out on
the lowest expectations.
The lowest of all.
Yeah.
I started playing Nier Automata. Did you play that yet?
I've only really played about an hour of it.
Okay, so like what area are you in so far?
The big green area.
Apparently, I own that on Steam, but I have no recollection of buying it.
Maybe someone gifted it to you.
Maybe. I don't know.
I also, since I'm a little farther than that, I guess we can't talk about Nier Automata, except the music in that game is super fucking good.
I don't know. I haven't noticed the music. It seems kind of...
You're only in like the first area, like where it's all the buildings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you haven't really gotten to some of it yet.
Oh, all right.
It gets better.
Yeah, I want to keep playing it. I don't know.
Corey was getting real in, what's the word I'm looking for? Into it. She was getting like really invested in it.
I've been playing Animal Crossing instead.
I named my save file Ass4 Extreme.
Oh, my name's Ass Eater.
Yeah, I know. I named mine Ass4 Extreme because I know you named yours Ass Eater.
Oh, okay.
Driver asshole.
Speaking of Driver, I also started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh yeah, how's that going for you?
I like it. The voice acting.
The salt in here is great.
The voice acting in that game is atrocious.
You can't put it on Japanese?
Here's the thing. I can put it on Japanese and I want to, but a lot of the time during battles and like just roaming around in the field, the characters will have ambient conversation and that's not subtitled.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It does suck.
Onimusha kind of has that problem where you can put it to Japanese, but in normal cutscenes are subtitled, but FMVs aren't.
Huh.
See, because then when I get to an actual cutscene, and I'm just going to parrot a lot of stuff I heard Pat say on Super Best Friends, but it's literally like these are the worst examples I can give. Is just a character is screaming, and the subtitle thing is A-I-I-I-I-I-Y-A-H, like ah, like they're going to attack a guy, and the Scottish voice actor for the main character delivers it like yeah.
Oh man, that's what Rocco was saying. The Scottish voice actor is the best.
It's the best and the worst because it's like I heard some other podcasts say like they must have just found some Scottish guy on the street and been like, hey, do you want to come do your accent but worse? Like there's literally like the cat girl you meet in the beginning of the game. Like her accent is like almost incomprehensible. She's like, I can take care of myself. It's just like
so it's Scottish.
Yeah.
No, Nia is Welsh.
Oh,
okay. Well, then that explains it. But then, like, some characters are just American for no reason. Like, Pyra has an American accent.
Starting to sound like Torchwood.
It's weird. And, like, there were no American voice actors in the first Xenoblade.
Real name
like the voice
this isn't like an exact follow-up either. It's... I think that there are reasons for it. Like, I would guess that maybe if you come from a different Titan, you have a different accent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Real name says you can turn off the combat audio in Xenoblade 2, but you would want to do that, right? You want to hear it.
I like it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, because that's what I liked about Xenoblade 1 was like, even though it was like really dumb how talkative they were, I liked that like you would do a special attack and then fucking Shulk would be like, I'm really feeling it. Because, like, it's like, all right, yeah, cool. Like, I'm glad these characters have a personality.
I'm glad they're feeling it.
And they're not just going, like, sword bash. Like,
yeah. Apparently there's a DOA game that doesn't have Tina in it, and I'm upset. Not that I would play it anyway. There's a new DOA game, I guess, and Tina Armstrong isn't in it, and that's bullshit.
Wait, what kind of DOA game?
I don't know. So fucking Susan tagged me in it. I assume it's just another extreme beach volleyball game.
I was going to say, is it volleyball or is it a fighting game?
I just said, I assume it is.
You assume, but do you know?
No, I do not. So why would you ask me again what it was?
I don't know. I also beat Snake Pass. That game is cool. I was like screaming at my TV by the end of it because the controls.
Because you're bad at games.
No, actually, I got really good at the controls by the end of that game. It's just the final world revolves around like wind. Like all the worlds revolve around a different element. So the first one's earth and the second one's water. So by the time it gets to the wind world,
is there wind and fire?
Third one's fire, and then the last one's wind. So when you get to the wind world, they have like wind streams that'll blow your snake away, and it's like, oh, I'm trying to get back on this bamboo thing that I'm perched on, but I can't because the wind is blowing my snake's head away. What's so goddamn funny?
Jesus Christ!
What?
Are you watching the stream, Mitch?
Would you like to share with the rest of the class?
Are you watching the stream, Mitch? Because if you're not watching the stream, then you wouldn't know.
Guess I wouldn't know.
Holy shit! My beautiful car!
Oh,
fucking god!
Well, you're not in first no more, or whatever you're in.
Fuck! I'm restarting this. Jesus fuck! Sorry, Mitch. I'll stop having fun.
I like how Mitch is. I like how Mitch is so paranoid. You thought you were laughing at him.
Because that's what I will say something that isn't funny, or I will say something that isn't supposed to be funny, and Kate will then start wheezing for about 12 straight minutes.
Because she has a fucking condition.
And then she'll continue to wheeze.
A condition of finding Mitch funny.
And then I'll send. Then it'll become a meme. So it'll become a meme. So 40 weeks later, when I say the same phrase again, she'll have to fake a laugh because that's how comedy works. Yeah, when you're like, oh, you're laughing.
Anyway,
you're laughing like the fucking.
Anyway.
You're laughing like the French chef.
Anyway. Odie says he thinks Xenoblade Saga is ugly. Do you think the graphics are ugly? Okay, he's an idiot.
No, that's fine.
Odie, you're an idiot. And I agree. No one should be watching the stream. Yeah.
I don't know if you'd like Xenoblade Chronicles, honestly.
I'm not playing that fucking game. No way in hell.
Yeah. I like it, but that's because I like
fucking gay.
Yeah, I know.
I like the first one a lot. I barely played any of X. So.
I just don't want to play long RPGs.
That seems like a long RPG.
No interest. Yeah.
Like for the first 3 hours, I didn't even get to like the main like first field of the game where you're actually able to like run around and like see wildlife. So it starts off real slow, but I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, I didn't get to the first town until like hour 5, and
that's about where I am now. I'm like outside the first town grinding so I can fight like one of the first legendary beasts I saw.
I'd rather just pay off my debt in Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Right now I'm at hour 8.5 or hour 10.5 if you count the 2 hours that I fucking lost from the game crashing.
Yeah, you told me about that. That sucks, dude.
I'm still super salty about it because during those 2 hours, I got like 3 really good salvages, and I have not once gotten a salvage as good as those 3 salvages.
What happened? Why did the game crash? Do you know why?
It just went, oh, nope, I don't work no more. Big world too much for me.
God,
but I just straight up crashed in the middle of the field and didn't have any reason given.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got like halfway through a really hard level in Snake Pass, and then I hit pause, and then it like just froze, and I had to fucking start that level all over again. I was pissed.
I'm thinking I was mad that I was doing handheld mode.
I mean, I've been playing in handheld mode almost exclusively because I've only had time to play it at work, and it's fine. I can feel the fan going really hard, but other than that, it seems like it's okay. It's got adaptive resolution in handheld mode, apparently.
The fan got hot, so I put it in my ass.
Oh no! I've gotten screen tearing in Nier Automata. Have you?
I haven't noticed if I have. I'm not usually very perceptive to that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Are you playing on PC or PS4?
PS4.
Yeah, I don't think I have, but I haven't really been paying attention, so I don't know.
I mean, I only really noticed it when I was like looking up, like to get as much as when you can see as much of the world as possible in that open area. So I mean, it must have just been trying to.
You were just
render
trying
all
to look
that.
up 2B skirt.
Yeah, I would pimp out Isabel to myself.
Dude, anyone would pimp out Isabel. Is it weird that like the hottest thing about her is when she walks, like her hair jingles? And that's like.
No, that's yeah. No, you're correct. That's correct.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't crazy.
You guys are weird.
That's why I had to show you guys video clips of Wolfenstein. I had to prove to myself that I wasn't like paranoid and making all this shit up.
I don't think you're paranoid. I completely agree with everything you've said about that game. It looks fucking horseshit.
Okay.
It looks like horseshit.
I was worried you were going to be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, I don't want to do anything anymore, but I can't do that. I have responsibilities.
I don't want to be alive.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's the same regardless of which timeline you're in.
Oh yeah, isn't it? Can't you be in a different timeline?
What are you talking about?
Because I heard that if you go with the timeline where you save the kid, it gets extra cucky, but if you save the old man, it's not as bad.
That's what I heard too, but I did not play the Wyatt timeline, and I was not about to restart the game just to do it. So, and I like Fergus. He's a fun character.
If that was the Fergus timeline, then that was the better timeline apparently. So if it gets worse than that, god.
Yeah, I don't know. I did not play the Wyatt timeline. I don't know if I'm ever going to buy this game now.
Oh, and one real quick with the chat. Odie, it sucks that you can't play Odyssey handheld because you have to like certain moves. You have to like jerk the entire fucking thing at that point. It sucks.
I played a lot of Odyssey in handheld mode, and I was able to get through the whole. I 100% of that game last week.
Did you I thought you gave up because you got mad.
No, that was me.
I did give up, and then I went back to it.
Did you legit 100% or did you buy?
I got everything, but the balloon on my Odyssey turned gold because I got every moon.
No, but did you buy moons or did you get every moon?
No, I got all of the moons that are like listed on the maps in the game.
Damn.
I got everything. I did that thing.
Good for you.
I even beat that hard level. I just sat down the one night. It's like I died at the bird part a few times again, but not because of bullshit.
What's it like not having a life?
I mean, it was just really late at night.
Oh, yeah, you get shit done.
But I can't
Mario
stay up past 9 o'clock.
Well,
yeah, we've run into this problem.
I could probably, I could do that. I could probably do that too, but I'm too sleepy.
Odie's claiming the Wyatt timeline is the better timeline, so I just want to point that out, that your hero likes the cucky timeline better.
No. Yeah, you have to jerk Mario off a lot. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said.
That's how you get most of the moons. Do you jerk him right out of his cock? Do the moons come out of his dick?
Yeah, and then the camera zooms into Mario while he's underwater in the ocean level, and he opens his mouth a little, and it goes through like his esophagus, and you see a baby, and he hands you a moon, and then flies back out of Mario's mouth.
That's cool.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Miyamoto is a fucking genius. I would do anything for this guy.
Yeah.
No, Mario has a moon baby inside of him, and when you see the moon baby, it gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, Death Stranding! I get it now. Oh.
Actually, if I'm going to say what the hardest moon is in that game, it's the fucking jump rope one. Getting the jump rope 100 times.
Ugh. Yeah, no.
That took me so long until I realized you have to plug. If I plug my headphones in, I could hear the lady saying "hey" very faintly when I'm supposed to hit the jump button. Once I did that, I got it like right away. But like I had to attempt it like 30 times before that, and I just couldn't. I tried everything. I even tried being on the scooter because I heard someone say that makes it easier, but like for some reason the scooter as I was jumping was like slowly drifting to one direction, so I would eventually like hit the rope.
The band.
And then I also
I wasn't gonna make that joke and you fucking went for it.
That's what I do.
It popped into my head and I said no.
And then I saw another video of someone doing a glitch where you like trick the camera into staying in this one position, which causes Mario to just stay at the top of his jump where the jump rope is, and you could just do it infinitely forever.
Oh, that's funny.
I couldn't recreate it.
I like that.
I got close. But eventually I just did it legit.
Too legit?
Yeah, I'm fucking done with that game, but man, what a good game. I'm kind of surprised that didn't get Game of the Year. Like, Breath of the Wild is
I think it might have been too new.
Maybe, I don't know. I think that game is a little more like
even Keeley said that that I've complained about the Game Awards, that the games that always get nominated and win are the ones that came out within the last 3 months.
Well, that's what I liked about what they did this time. They didn't do it very often, but they had a thing where it's like, oh, people on Twitch can vote to predict what they think is going to win. So he's like, yeah, they're predicting that Cuphead's going to win the action game thing, and then Wolfenstein 2 did. So you could see like what the people are saying versus what these fucking fagmo journalists are picking.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. The term he used was entertainment influencer.
Oh yeah, that was fucking influence. Mega 64 makes fun of that term for these faggots all the time.
I know.
Influencers with their content.
Yeah. What was the other thing? No, but like Breath of the Wild has been out for a year, right? At least a year.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
I think it's a deserving thing to get Game of the Year. I just would have had my money on Mario instead.
No, I'm just saying maybe it's been around. Like I think that's what Logan was going to say. Is that it's been around the longest, and then people are still talking about it.
Well,
I was super fucking tempted to try and get a Switch just for Odyssey. Whereas Breath of the Wild, I didn't care.
The entertainment influencers, they don't care about Mario because it's too hard. Because they even on assist mode, they can't get some of those moons. But Breath of the Wild is a Zelda game, and Zelda's always got to win Game of the Year every year. So
it didn't win. This is the first Nintendo game to win.
Yeah, but the Game Awards only been going on for like 2-3 years now. So,
but isn't
what are you talking about?
Extension of the VGAs?
Yeah, but he was shilling on. Yeah, he was shilling on Spike before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like.
Does that not count? Like seriously, it doesn't count. I don't know.
No, this is a separate thing.
Oh, all right. But has a Nintendo game ever won on the VGAs, or is it just Madden?
Probably, but I don't remember.
It's probably just Madden.
I don't think they're counting the VGAs when they say this is Nintendo's first win.
Well, they shouldn't because those fucking VGAs were terrible, and that's why I haven't watched the GAs.
The GAs?
Game Awards. That's what they're called. Yeah, the gay asses.
Oh, I thought you were just watching the sad GameStop employees.
Yeah. I haven't played enough of Neo to know if it should have won Best Action Game. Although I'm glad it got nominated. It won something, didn't it? Best Music?
No, you're thinking of Nier. Neo is the Samurai Dark Souls
Yeah,
game.
I keep getting those mixed up.
Nier did get Best Music, and I'm like, all right, cool. That seems like a pretty good pick.
I will never play Neo. It looks too much like Dark Souls for me to give a shit.
I want to play that, but
It's Weep Souls. It's pretty good.
It's going to be a long time until I pick up Nier. I mean, for fuck's sake, I didn't pick up Nier Automata until like a couple weeks ago. So.
Yeah, me too.
Oh gosh, you're so behind.
I am. I really like Nier Automata so far, so you know.
Remember, everybody plays a game the first week it comes out. Let's Plays it, posts it all on YouTube and puts spoilers in the thumbnails.
I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here's the secret new Mario thing that no one knows about but me.
Have you guys heard of Snake Eater?
No.
It's a new game.
We're playing that currently, and you suck at it.
Well, yes, I do.
To be fair, I also suck at Snake Eater, so.
But you haven't seen Kate.
I'm just no good at CQC. I like Metal Gear Solid 2 because I can just hold a guy up.
Well, get the newscaster from Family Guy to teach you the basics of CQC.
Oh my god, I mentioned that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to mention in the Wolfenstein 2 thing. It's funnier in the. It's funny in the scenes with BJ as a kid because I'm fairly certain he's voiced by Jimmy Neutron.
Jim Jam.
It sounds like Jimmy Neutron's voice actress when he's a kid. I don't know if it's actually her, but it just made it all the less like I can't take this.
It's probably Ashley Birch or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, you're right, Ashley Birch. She was also the little black girl that fell in love with him.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that would be a weird scene to play.
That little black girl never shows up in the game ever again. So
you would think though that they'd be like, aha, we'll make it all connect like poetry.
Like it rhymes, it's poetry.
Yeah. Like why wouldn't if they've got a black main character and why would they not? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it is her. Maybe it secretly is her. I don't know what the. Oh, that's right. The black girl in the childhood timeline's name is Billy. I forgot.
Who names a fucking kid? Who names a girl Billy?
Black
British people.
I don't think so.
Europeans, yes.
Yeah, I get Europeans. Yeah, I believe that. Not black people.
I legitimately take 3 stabs at what the name of the black lady is in the adult part.
Shanique Wanda.
No, think more English, but still a black person name.
Duquan.
I said more English, as in not shaking up a boggle game and looking at the letters.
Sir Duquan. Sir Duke Quan.
It's Grace.
Oh, jeez.
I was about to say, Kate, she's named after a quality you've never shown.
Ooh.
Hey. That's true, but shut up.
Everyone should play Golf Story.
BJ with the kid. Never say that again. Oh, it's in audio form now. Oh yeah.
No. Oh yeah, no. I heard apparently there's like a program where you can put like 2 or 3 minutes of yourself talking, and then like it just like it creates a robot voice with your voice out of that.
Oh, that's crazy. That sounds cool.
Yeah. So I want to do that and then make Matt say fucking that he loves Chinese people and that he's gonna let Christina fuck his black neighbors.
Okay, I love Chinese people. I'm gonna let Christina fuck my black neighbors.
Now you can pretend that Captain Picard is giving you orders.
Yay!
Yay!
Number 1. Put it in my number 2.
No, you idiot. Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's number 2. He's not. Wait, no. I forget. Is he number 1 or number 2? Is there a number 2?
Riker is the first officer. So
he's number 1. Oh,
yes.
Okay. Actually,
the second officer is Data for anyone who actually gives a shit.
Oh, right.
That's why he's number 1, even though he's not actually number 1.
Ooh, Data is.
No.
Oh, I think about our hearts.
We talked about Gail on this show before, right? The lady who's
Gail?
like in love with... She's this Canadian lady who's in love with Brent Spiner, the guy who plays Data.
I think that's my mother-in-law.
She writes about Jesuits and shit.
Yeah, she wrote a story where, the new copy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Caesar says Mitch is a registered sex offender.
No, remember, sex offender. It's a Max Headroom.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Sex. Offender. I did that better the first time I said that.
All right.
It's cool that there are also rally races in this game. Rally racing is cool.
It is cool, but they're hard as fuck to control.
Yes. Do you have an Indian Navigator?
I do not have an Indian Navigator, but I do have dirt tires, which are made of Indian skin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And as we're, racing through the German mountains where the Nazis would live.
Did you use every part of the Indian?
Yeah, I did. His spine is my spoiler.
Oh, fuck. That's metal as shit.
That would be metal as fuck. Oh, so it's basically it's that TV show on Sci-Fi, Blood Drive, which I've been meaning to watch and I keep forgetting about. They feed people to the cars and they run on blood. That's why it's called Blood Drive.
So it's Kill a Kill, but with cars.
No, it isn't Kill a Kill. It's never Kill a Kill.
It's not Kill a Kill. No, it's not Kill a Kill. It's not Gurren
No, it's not
Kill a Kill. I just wish... Nah, I'm not getting into that. I've said my piece. I've said my piece about Kill a Kill. Nobody needs to hear about it again.
That you love it. It's your favorite show of all time.
It's my favorite show of all time. I love it. I wish I could marry it. I've jerked off to eyebrows girl many times.
Satsuki. Is it Satsuki? I forget.
I don't.
I literally spent like 3 nights out of my week watching an Australian boy read the entirety of a horror visual novel game on Steam.
Why would you do that?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've now lost all touch of what a Japanese name is.
So okay, no,
Radical Soda. Wait, that's a horror game?
You'll see.
Oh, thanks for spoiling it.
I'm glad that you've got time for that, but you can't show up to Let's Plays anymore.
Oh, Blood Drive was canceled. God damn it.
You're right, Kate. I will start showing up to the Let's Plays again. I will leave work in the middle of work.
Do
your job.
Fuck that.
Watch you play video games.
No, you gotta become a content influencer.
Yeah.
Quit your job.
Then I can make all of the best white straight male games win the Game Awards next year.
Exactly.
Okay, that's how we do it.
Didn't Kill a Kill get super rapey in like the last episode though?
No, there's an episode where the bad guy who is Satsuki's mom like touches her.
Touches her where?
In her vagina area.
Where in her vagina area?
In her hymen.
Vagina or like around the vagina?
Like it seemingly in her vagina. They don't show it obviously, but she puts her hand down there.
I thought the mom then rapes her.
Kind of in that sense, yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen it in years.
Neat.
Yeah.
Gurren Lagann's better anyway.
It is better.
Like, speaking of Gurren Lagann, I'm going to be meeting the voice actor for Kamina this summer or next summer.
He's also the voice of Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yep.
Wait, where?
Kyle Bear.
Some kind of anime con?
It's a MomoCon. It's the one that I go to every year.
Is that in Pittsburgh?
No, it's in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
I've heard of MomoCon. Don't fucking Mega 64. I think they go to MomoCon.
Could be. I think it's somewhat of a big anime con.
Oh, maybe that's just why I've heard of it then.
It's big enough now that it's kind of just a general nerd con, although it started out as a gaming con.
So it went from gaming to anime to general nerdery?
When they named the con after my dog.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm famous.
Yeah, no, you're not famous. Your dog's famous. You're just riding her coattails.
Oh,
what were you going to say, Logan? I cut you off.
Oh, no. I stopped anyway. That's
okay. We should all stop.
It sucks because I like the guy who does Kamina's voice, but he's not as good as the Japanese guy. So.
Well, are they ever?
No, you're right. But he was bring up that he was a Radio Disney DJ when you meet him. I'm sure he's never heard that before.
You know what you should do, Mitch?
What?
You want to get popular on YouTube?
What's that?
Make a parody of One Punch Man, but call it One Punch Man.
Ooh.
And he's a Mexican.
Oh, but then they won't let me on YouTube Rewind because that's cultural appropriation.
No, you don't get it. That's what you want.
Oh, okay.
That was Mr. Disrespect.
I thought I wanted to be on YouTube Rewind.
No. Why weren't we on YouTube Rewind? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Well, who's Mr. Disrespect? Who is he?
No. I don't know.
I don't know who any of those people. I never saw him before until a week ago when he was in every single recommended video. Like it was just him plastered across YouTube, and I'm like, who is this man? I will block him.
He got Gamer of the Year at.
That's why I'm asked. I know that. That's what I mean.
Well, because I never heard of him until then.
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard of him before until a week ago. Then he wins the Game Awards. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of fucking Jew conspiracy going on here because I've never fucking heard of that guy ever in my life.
Probably not a real person.
Oh, and I forgot about the ultra cringy thing they did where Felicia Day came out and like, look, this was the first woman who made a video game, and then they did a documentary.
Why is that cringy? It's because you're.
The second you said Felicia Day, it became ultimate cringe.
No, I
he's right,
but why do you care that a woman developed games before?
Because I'm a misogynist.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you admit it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I never didn't admit it.
Yeah, it is funny that PewDiePie. I mean, I know why PewDiePie wasn't in the Rewind, but it's really hilarious that he wasn't. Because it wasn't. I think even Markiplier was in it. No, actually, no. I don't think he was in it any either. I didn't know anybody who was in it. I watched it just because I knew there's gonna be memes of it, so I was like, well, let me at least see what the memes are gonna be.
I'm just gonna pretend YouTube Rewind is those fucking 4chan WebM compilations I find on YouTube, and just that's what it is.
Oh, he's a Twitch streamer. Okay, thanks, Odie. That makes sense. It's funny how he beat out an actual cripple. Like
cripples aren't really hard to beat up. I mean,
no, but I'm saying I could have sworn that guy who he's like in a wheelchair with a tube in his neck, and he's a gamer, and like you'd think that he would just win by default of being.
By the sympathy vote
or whatever. Yeah, sympathy vote.
No. See, we're not gonna let the differently abled or the mentally retarded win. We're gonna give them nominations so they feel special, but we can't actually let them win. Come on.
The mentally retarded did win.
Oh, you're right. But I'm thinking about some beauty pageant I heard about where they actually like nominated a retarded girl, but then she didn't win.
Was she hot?
Apparently.
Nice.
I mean, as far as retards go,
retards can be hot. I've seen sex romp movies.
What is I'm a misuse? What does that mean?
You're gay, I guess. I don't know. I remember, I do remember one controversy of this game was a stupid controversy, a gamer dumb controversy. It was how, like in E3, there was more people in the crowd, and then they dialed that back when it got released, and people were actually mad about something so insignificant.
So, which was the Gran Turismo game that came out with a prologue?
That was 5.
5.
Okay.
Because
did Gran Turismo 5 actually come out then?
Yes, it did eventually. But it was supposed to be like, fuck, I don't know when it actually came out. It might have been like 2008, 2010, some terrible year like that. But like it was like one of the first batches of PS3 games announced. So it was in that cool kids club of like Metal Gear Solid 4 and Final Fantasy 13, where they're like announced a console launch,
Last Guardian,
Last of Us, and then or Last Guardian, and then like they don't come out for another 3, 5, 10 years.
So what are you going to do that Gran Turismo is now terrible and you have to rely on Drive Club for your car gearhead bullshit?
I'm not a car gearhead, so I don't care. I
played
really
Gran Turismo for 3 episodes in a row, so I beg to differ.
Well, the thing is like I only really need like one of these games per console cycle. Like I don't.
And
the minor updates, like I don't really give enough of a fuck to like keep up with every single release. So
do they have roster updates for these things?
Well, no, but I mean they tweak the gameplay and new different courses and cars and stuff. But
what about Project Cars?
I don't know.
Oh, on the Switch. You know, I was actually kind of
no. That's fuck. What is that game called? Because I actually kind of want to play that.
Well,
fuck.
It's a cell phone game, and I think it's a free to play. Well, free to play, but you have to pay for the cars. But they just released it on the Switch for $40, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
So you probably
does it
just
include all the cars at least?
Yeah, that's probably how it works.
Yeah, but still, I'm just like, it looks. It's a cell phone game that they ported to the Switch. I just hoped that it wouldn't be that much. That's all.
What about The Crew?
I don't know anything about The Crew.
I don't
have to write a masseuse, not a misuse.
The Crew is that driving game where you can drive around like a huge open world map of America.
Yeah, nobody.
Well, look, Mitch, I don't know how many times I tell you, I'm not a fucking gear.
What about my son?
I'm bored. Hey, Logan, do you have anything to talk about?
Yeah, please help us out.
Logan, what kind of driving games do you enjoy?
Yeah, what kind of driving games do you like, Logan?
Running people over in real life.
Oh.
Oh, we got a
I
badass over here.
really don't play much driving games. Just because then I'm just going, why don't I just drive my car that's right outside?
Yeah, because you can drive your car down a dirt track in the German mountains without dying.
Don't know where he lives.
That's true. I thought he said he lived in Georgia.
Georgia's like nothing.
No,
but
I live
roads.
in Florida.
Well, I said wood roads.
Unfortunately,
Florida. There you go. See, it's nothing but swamps and fucking dirt.
He could airlift his car to the German mountains.
Do you live in the good parts of Florida or the not so good?
There are no good parts of Florida.
Yeah. We're playing Florida games, right, Kate?
Yeah, Vice City Stories, nigga. Posting on a YouTube near you right now.
That I won't edit because the videos are too long.
Yeah, well, you're a little bitch.
Oh, I forgot. It's Random Assault Showtime, which means that Matt is just sharing etchy pictures on Facebook.
I haven't touched my phone in at least an hour and a half.
It just happens.
Matt Foldlowski 2 shared Professor Juniper's post from 51 minutes ago.
Okay, that's almost
then
an hour
it was
ago.
51 minutes.
Yeah, you idiot.
You said an hour and a half. I expect some serious math to be done here.
Oh boy, ODST is spurging out over how I write. What else is new?
Do you write big ass posts or something? What the hell's going on?
No, I just tend to write with a fairly varied vocabulary.
Oh, it must intimidate him.
Well, he's just mad because he's like 16 and he hasn't gotten his school's thesaurus yet.
Oh, you don't need. I think you know what? I'm old enough that I think I actually had a physical thesaurus, a book.
No, there's only one thesaurus in every
I had
town that
one,
belongs
too.
to a random elementary school.
Yeah.
I used it in way too much. In like 3rd grade when I didn't actually know what any of the synonyms meant.
I would kill to read some of your fucking 3rd grade book reports, you huge fag.
Oh my god.
You're huge faggot. Jeez.
I bet they are the most overblown, self-important things that exist.
In 3rd grade, no, but I mean by 9th or 10th grade,
No,
most
3rd and a half
definitely.
grade.
So 3rd and a half grade, well. In grade 13.
When I had my awakening.
Awakening.
Not your awakening to how you are now. I just mean like when you realized you were smarter than everyone else.
I think I said about this before, but I took a social justice course in high school.
Yeah, we talked about this.
After I got kicked out, and my essay about Hurricane Katrina was like, well, it's not because they're black people, it's because they're fucking poor. That's why no one gives a shit.
Yeah, it's classism.
And it was like, you're a racist. I'm like, no, I'm not. But I got called a racist by my teacher.
Write that. You should write that about Wolfenstein too. No, they made North Orleans. They made New Orleans a super ghetto in that game, not because it's a bunch of black people, but because they're all poor
Yeah.
And gay.
and gay. Yeah.
I mean, if there's any country on this earth that is racist, it's the one that elects a black man twice in a row.
They should know.
Well, it was out of guilt, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, guilt assuaged.
Kate turns in a book report that just says it's time for us to straighten out the queer. That's the only thing written on the paper.
Jeez.
Oh man, I had a lot of trendy jokes in my reports at school too. I remember one like English class. I don't know what the fuck it was for, but it was like something where it's like you have to write like a persuasive advertisement like kind of paragraph, and I talked about something like I think I chose a product called the Double Ender, but did not actually specify what it was for.
That sounds ominous.
I had a lot of red pen on my reports. What an asshole I was.
What an asshole we all were and are.
Well, I mean, when you're 15.
Can we get like a time machine and bring like us from 15 years ago into one room and have them all fight?
No,
I'm afraid Matt would win.
Just bring them into one room and burn them to the ground.
No, I want to see them all have a battle royale. Now I'm worried because Matt would be significantly older, so he'd have like an age advantage. But I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm a big pussy. I was like, I weighed like 120 pounds. Yeah,
and I have retard strength, so it's like.
Well, if you include me in that, I just sit on all you because I was like super fat back then.
Oh.
Yeah, but you'd be like 4, right?
No, I'm your guys' age.
No
I'm one of the
way.
few listeners that isn't still in high school.
Well, that's nice.
Dog.
Oh,
I'm glad that our level of humor appeals to.
we forgot
Well,
our
I forgot,
prerequisite fucking questions for guests. How long? I'm
Who
sure
are
you?
you?
Yeah, I'm sure you found out about us because it came from the internet. But how long have you been listening?
And why?
It's only been let's see. I started listening late spring, and I was basically playing episodes on 1.3 times to get through them quicker.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that's a good podcast tactic.
Yeah,
because it's still like you can still hear what people are saying, but you're spending less time.
I did do that for. I think I said I did that for a Norm Macdonald interview because he sounded like he was on Quaaludes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he like when you put it on like 3 times speed, he sounded normal. I was like, what the fuck?
That's great.
Oh, that does remind me though. When I was doing that crazy marathon, Matt, when you were mentioning getting a degree in technical writing, that's actually what inspired me to change my major into something I could actually use instead of shooting for just straight up linguistics.
Oh, that's good.
So now
I hope I didn't ruin your life.
Professional and technical writing.
Oh, good. I mean,
no, because now I have a degree that I'll be able to use in the English speaking world as well.
Oh, I hope so because yeah,
It's
that's
like
the thing.
fucking
The English speaking world outside of Florida.
Yeah, outside of Florida. I'm sure you could still. I mean, it's still a competitive field, and I just got lucky, I think. But like, I just feel like it's a more practical degree, and you could still write creatively if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like I think I even said that.
I'm great at bullshitting and putting words together when I actually do it. So
yeah, I just don't want to be responsible if you can't find a job.
Well, no, because not only like there's so many things I could apply with it, and on top of that, if I have a linguistics minor and I actually take the time to learn a language, bam, there I can get into localizing shit too.
Chinese, China.
I'm actually planning on taking Chinese at the college.
Yeah, I mean, if I could learn a second language, it would definitely either be Chinese or Spanish, just because they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Those dirty bastards.
Yeah.
There are 3 of them crawling out from underneath my bed now. I gotta go get my newspaper.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Jew in the cupboard. Yeah, I just... I love that video. Jesus Christ, there's a Jew in the cupboard. Where's my decaf is for pussies mug?
What is that from? Is that the Wolfenstein dad again?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was the unsung
Might as
hero
well
of
be.
that video game.
Yeah.
He was my favorite character.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for Jew in the stew.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I remember saying something like you can't teach creativity, but you can like learn how to write better. So I think I told a kid in a class one time, I was like maybe
suck.
get a minor. Yeah, get a minor in like technical writing, so at least you have something else. So that's good. I'm glad. Was that you? Were you in my class?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was me. I'm in every class.
Oh, head of the class.
Yeah. That's why I've never graduated anything.
That's funny because I don't really use a whole lot of big ass words when I write. This is because I mean, in technical writing, you're not. I don't think you're really supposed to. You're supposed to try to keep it as simple as possible. But it's good to know big ass words.
Well, yeah, no, it's just
You're
like
supposed
my
to make
own
it so
general.
even a Jew could understand.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Logan?
I was just saying, well, no, that's just how I write when I'm writing for myself.
No, I know. Uh-oh, that guy's dead.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He thought we were playing Gran Turismo, but I actually switched to Burnout.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. What a fagool.
What the fuck?
What?
I'm afraid to ask anything that Odie's fucking writing in the chat. Ask Logan how he manages to have such a great connection in Vietnam. I don't know.
Oh, God. Odie's just bringing up dumb shit that I said in chat before.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck it then. I guess
Okay.
Like I said, he's spurging out.
Okay. Wasn't that just normal?
For him, probably.
I wasn't sure. I forget somebody. I forget who it was now, but they still tweeted at us about it. It came from the internet, and I just tagged Odie because I mean, Dylan. So I'm just like, okay. I said I'm sure Dylan's thrilled, and he just wrote back in capital letters, "No," which made me laugh. Yes. Oh, good. The chat is doing that thing where it drudges up a comment from 3 hours ago. Yes, taxi jacket.
Taxi jacket. Yeah.
I think we should be winding down. Don't you agree?
I think so too. I don't think I'm going to beat this today.
Unless if Logan wants to talk about something.
Honestly, I'm getting pretty tired myself. I've been up since like 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Six in the morning.
6 in the morning. I always wake up at 5 or 4. I cannot stop.
Oh, that's why you're so tired at 9.
Oh yeah, I can't. I really.
I thought you were just an old piece of shit.
No, I just my whole. It's just my sleep schedule is all wonked. Even if I can stay up past 9, I'll still wake up at 5. I've gone to bed at like, I think the last time I actually did go to bed at around 11. I still woke up at 5, but I can't sleep late. Once I'm up, I'm up.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess.
Yeah.
See, what you need is the magic of having a sleep disorder so that your sleep is regulated by medication.
Maybe someday.
I like to meditate and drink herbal tea before bed.
Oh, real quick, I picked up a bunch of fucking movies for really cheap.
Oh, really? What'd you get?
There's a Mel Brooks collection. You get 8 movies for $30. And it's the good ones, too, except
One of them's
for...
finished.
Except, what'd you say?
One of them's finished.
I don't get it.
Because a lot of Mel Brooks movies kind of just end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. The only one that wasn't in the... Which I wish had been in the collection was The Producers. That is unfortunately not in the collection. Probably because it's a really good movie.
Well, I mean, The Producers, too, like, isn't... Oh, maybe never mind. I was going to say, like, it was a musical, but then I'm like, oh, yeah, he wrote the musical, so it's better.
Yeah, but it's... there's some movies I never heard of. Like, I never heard of The 12 Chairs. I don't know what the hell that is. And then some other movie I never heard of. But it has, like, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles. And I think that might be the only way you can get Blazing Saddles on Blu-ray that isn't, like, a region, like a UK region.
No, you can get Blazing Saddles on Blu-ray for, like, $8. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I was always checking Amazon, and I didn't see it.
I always see it on Amazon. Check the Canadian Amazon then.
Yeah. Anyway, and High Anxiety, which used to be on TV constantly, but I haven't seen it in 20 years. So, and then the other movies I got were Monty Python movies.
Oh, which ones?
Obviously, well, Life of Brian, Holy Grail, and Meaning of Life.
Okay, I didn't know if you had some of them already or.
I have them on DVD. I didn't have them on Blu-ray.
Nice.
And they were like $7 each on Amazon. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, they're not very pricey.
It's unfortunate that not for something completely different, isn't on Blu-ray. But I mean, that is basically just repeated circus.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are refilmed, and some people do like the movie version better than the TV.
Yeah, because it basically takes the best and then does them better. So yeah.
But I mean, for me, because I've got the 16-ton mega set DVD, I don't really feel the need to have.
Yeah, so do I.
The movie, because it's the same thing, and the TV show is brilliant on its own anyway. So.
I remember Deathbed, the Bed That Eats People. I never seen it, but I know about it. I think I know about it because of Cinema Snob, because you basically just watch all that kind of schlock.
Turns out, if you want to drive on dirt, you can't drive. You got to think of it like skiing.
Yeah, you slide the whole way. Yeah.
Almost. Man, I suck at this.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
All right, Mitch. Do your thing.
Do what thing?
Pitch the show. We're done.
Oh no, I'm writing a predictive text version of our show.
You want to do that tonight? Well, fucking do it then.
Well, hold on. Keep talking for like 2 more minutes.
No, I don't wanna.
Yeah. Stop it. No
I'm
more
itchy.
screaming. No more whining. No more...
I'm itchy.
Hold on, I got it. Let me just screen cap it, send it to my Dropbox, and I'll send it to you guys so we can read it out. It's very short.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, my name's Matt. I don't like putting effort into this show anymore.
Do you know what a joke is?
You're a joke.
I mean, this is Mitch, so no, I don't think he does know what a joke is.
No, I don't actually know what a joke is, you faggot.
Christ almighty.
Pitch Woo.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Pitch Woo?
Yeah, it's from, I believe it's from Young Frankenstein.
I haven't seen that. Well, actually, I watched it a few weeks ago, but I don't remember half the words. Like, everyone knows that movie by heart, but I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, it's from Robin Hood Men in Tights. Sorry. Pitch Woo at you.
Okay. Okay, I haven't seen that.
You've never seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
No, I need to get on that.
I think it might be my favorite now. Like, I used to love Young Frankenstein, but I've seen it so much. But Spaceballs, it's pretty much between Spaceballs. Although The Producers is, I think actually The Producers is my favorite of his films. But it's more of a, it's not as much of a like comedy as like Spaceballs is. It's just a funny movie. It's just a movie with funny people, and it's funny.
All right, I did a predictive text version of our show. It's in the chat if you want to read it out. It's like 2 lines for each of us.
I like Mel Brooks movies in general. Oh, it's in the chat. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
Dropbox.
Do I actually have to download this, or is it just the screen?
Should just be a picture.
Yeah. Okay. Do I read?
Anyway. Yep. Here's Random Assault, episode 287. Everybody.
Okay. Hello there in the middle of the night. We'll see how we're feeling, okay?
Well, God is the only thing that can be able to take a picture of the inside of my favorite albums.
White women who are still complaining about the movie being racist towards YouTube is dead now.
Dirty Little Girl in the Ass is the most normie casual of them.
I hate everything around me, too. We'll gangbang the dudes in the world. But it's not the first time our dang girl is the most forgettable.
Black entertainment's the best thing to me. Doesn't matter to Black entertainment's the best thing about it. Doesn't matter to me. Oh my god, I can't drive and talk.
I do like that we'll gangbang the dudes in the world. I think that should definitely be on my tombstone now.
Yes.
Gangbang Zavardo.
Oh, that dirty little girl line just made me think. Well, we were talking about iJustine earlier.
True.
Oh, she's not dirty or little or a girl. If you like this show, you can find us at randomassaultpodcast.com. Where we if you like this show,
you know, we can put polls on our YouTube page now. We could just ask people what are you doing here?
So can I just
make the poll why and then just
let me try that right now, because won't it actually show up in the fucking Twitch?
No, it's on our YouTube page. It's not in the chat.
Oh, I thought it was in the chat.
It's like on the discussion tab of our channel.
That's too much.
I have to click twice.
Yeah, fuck that.
If you like the show, you can follow us at randomassaultpodcast.com. That's where we post the episodes with the landing pages and little text blurbs and pictures. You've heard me say this before. Unless you haven't, in which case just go to the website. It should be immediately evident when it's on there. We have facebook.com/randomassaults. You can give us a like, and we'll post a bunch of links to the shows and the episodes and stuff on there. We have youtube.com/randomassaultpodcast, where we put all the episodes up, as well as our Let's Plays. I think we're still going through Vice City Stories, and I guess you're starting Snake Eater now, but I don't know when that's going up.
Oh, Snake Eater's not going up for a long time. We've just started recording it.
Well, by the time this episode comes out, it might be up. Anyway.
No, it fucking won't. Vice
I've
City
only
Stories
just
is 20 episodes long. We just posted part 3.
2.
SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah, part 3, yeah.
SoundCloud.com/random-assault-podcast. And you can also find us on iTunes if that's how you listen to your shows. I know that fucking Giant Rat's been bugging us to put our shit on Stitcher, so I'm going to try and look into that sometime soon. And Discord. Look on the YouTube page. Look on the YouTube videos for links to our Discord. Our Discord's super fun. We have a lot of cool people on there that secretly hate us, and we also
some of them are total assholes.
Yeah, well, just share with your friends. Tell your friends about the show if you like it. That's what friends do. They tell each other about things they like. Except that's usually the worst way to tell people how to get into new things, because then they're going to want to not get into it to prove you wrong.
Yeah,
that's how my life works. Anyway, good night, goodbye. Black Entertainment's the best thing about it. Doesn't matter to me.
Thanks for reading my line correctly.
You're welcome.